Hello there, everybody, and welcome to Non-Content Podcast number 14.
Did this cat just steal my
What?
intro with threes? Don't do that.
What?
No. You stole my intro. Hello. You just said
think-
welcome.
No,
You just
I've said
stole my
welcome since I started this shit. If anything, it's Zach that's stealing intros. I watched your fucking Resident Evil, and what do I hear on the first episode? Welcome, you fuck.
Are y'all?
I think we all just do that. So
But I've been doing that since.
I was doing
episode
that
1
first. I was doing
of
welcome.
freaking ASX 2 years.
I'm sorry.
3 years ago.
I've been doing that when I was streaming. So
Dude,
fuck you
that's what you
guys.
did.
Man,
What
we
if I
gonna
do
fight.
that to
We gonna fight. We gonna fight
I'll
now.
fight you in the
Anyway,
streets.
The
So,
Non-Content Podcast brought to you
being
by
brought to you by
tea in a Gatorade bottle.
Brought to you by
Tea in a
beef.
Gatorade bottle.
Brought to you
You
by
can only
beef
do it at
and
my house.
But in all honesty, we're being brought to you by Team ProCreate, also known. Check them out at teamprocreate.com. Also, check them out on Team ProCreate on the YouTube channel. Subscribe. They're pretty cool. They also have other podcasts, like such as Pod on Pod, which podcasters review other podcasters, and Movie Buzz. We're a bunch of guys watching movies with a little bit of a buzz.
We still ain't got our fucking episode on Pod yet.
I hadn't checked that. I was just gonna say I'm just going to assume not and call them out again anyway.
Well, watch them like post it like the day before this goes up. They actually took it to heart, and we're just slating them right now.
Oh no! And then next week I'll just shit on them for not being a good episode.
Shots fired.
There we go.
So you're saying all their episodes are terrible?
I've never watched one. So, I don't know. I mean, I assume it's fine.
Yeah, but it's probably more organized than we are.
No, yeah, well, duh.
Organization doesn't mean your series is good, though. So
I was eating chicken strips like a minute before you called me, and now I'm just looking at half a chicken strip, and I really want to eat it.
Go for it.
put it in your mouth and chew like this.
All right.
Mm-hmm. All
I
right,
guess I'll
so
just eat on the podcast now.
yeah, you have to take
I think that does kind of bother me though a little bit.
you have to take up the mantle of our Dodger, because Harrison doesn't eat on the podcast anymore.
I just realized something. My video, Lily Child of Geos, has more views than like our episodes than our podcast. Lily Child of Geos has more views than our last 2 episodes.
I don't
That's
give a
just-
shit. I don't give a shit. No one gives a shit.
Yeah. So podcast.
We'll beat that Gaga one day.
Well, we're.
Oh,
I
one
don't
day
know
beat.
what we're talking about.
We're gonna talk about. Let's talk about. Let's talk
Oh yeah,
about,
we'll just go straight into games that we've played this week.
Oh, we've
We've
all
all played
Among
Among
the
the
Sleep.
Sleep.
which isn't really good.
No, it's not.
until you leave the okay. Spoiler warning in case you want to play it when you should just be watching me play it.
Or anyone play it, because just don't play that game. There's
Yeah.
no gameplay to be said. Like,
There's-
there's no gameplay to play.
If
I
anything,
would say what you can play instead is just play, a story about my uncle, which is actually really good.
hey, we're talking about
Alright,
Among the Sleep here,
thematically
jackass.
So anyway,
So what I can say about this game is the part that was in the demo, where you're in the house and things that are normally like, it's just a TV, no one gives a shit, yeah, or hey, it's just a coat, yeah, and it's
That
made
kid that lady had way too many coats. Like what the hell?
like
So
Matrix fetish, but when
What?
it's like when the game is taking stuff that is like you'd see every day and trying to make it horrifying. The atmosphere, notice I air quotes there. Yeah, it's actually pretty good atmospherically.
Why would you? Okay, wait, time out. Why would you put air quotes? That's what it is. That's what it's called.
Terrifying, terrifying.
that's not-
I said.
You said
he
atmosphere.
air quoted the terrifying part of it.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you air quoted the atmosphere part. I was
No.
like,
No.
No,
fuck.
but yeah, like that game is very atmospheric until you leave the real world, and then the game just becomes
Is that how
pretty
they say
stupid.
atmosphere in England? Atmospheric? Is that atmosphere?
Atmospheric.
Yeah, that's not how you say it. Like at all.
We're not getting into an argument over.
We're not linguists
like,
here.
Dialects here.
We're not linguists here, you jackass.
Calm down. But yeah, it's that
Right,
game.
history.
It's not. Yeah. Well, you know what?
There
That's
were-
gonna be our next video.
Yeah.
We all just fly to a central location.
We
It
should,
costs
we should
about
fly
the
to,
same for
we should
us.
fight.
We
We
fight.
should fly in Brazil and just like fight inside like the blood-strewn, like the
The bodies
corpse-strewn
floating
rivers.
down the river. That's
It,
not
like,
even a
creep-
joke.
Yeah, it actually isn't. They actually like said we cannot clean up these bodies.
There's too
So
many.
you know what?
There's too much
I'll throw it
groundswell.
down right now.
There's-
Brazil is creepier than Among the Sleep is.
Yes,
Among the Sleep, like you said, in the house part, it's kind of like, okay,
it's kind of
I
creepy.
feel where it could get scary.
Yeah.
But then you go into a dream world and like it's all just this kind of like random bullshit.
The only thing about Among the Sleep that was like beyond that part that was anyway creepy was the part where they actually give you stakes and a game and a failure state, and that's only because you have the feeling of, oh shit, I'm going to fail, I'm going to play through this shit again.
Yeah, it's
Like,
not even creepy. It's just annoying.
Yeah, like where you're running from that character I called Grandma. What did you call it, Zach?
Tree lady.
Oh,
She's
tree
called
monster.
Tree
lady.
monster. Am I the only one who immediately said, yeah, that's a grandma figure?
I don't know
No,
what kind of grandma you have in your life, but I think.
Okay, so when I
Yeah,
saw
yeah,
it,
it's an old
all I
withered
realized
lady.
it has branch hands and
Yeah,
like
and she has like tree branches out of her back
I
So,
noticed the
yeah.
fact that it was a lady before I saw that it was a tree. So
Okay, so you were just staring at the breast of the tree monster that doesn't even have breasts?
No,
Okay, then.
shut
or
up.
the obviously feminine figure? Yeah. Okay, know what? No. There's something wrong
actually
with
doesn't it turn into the tree monster in like the picture you go to before?
yeah,
or
there's
something
a
like that?
woman.
little bit.
There's a woman.
They show
She
her
drinks
drinking it,
from,
and then she just disappears.
She drinks from a well. She starts walking away, and then she steps into the lake, and then this painting fades away. Then the very next thing you see is that well and the tree monster. So I just
Yeah, but like instantly identifying her as female was kind of creepy.
Hey man, it just means he's got some skills,
Tells you me he got some problems.
some problematic skills.
to be honest, okay. Once again, we're just spoiling this shit because it's like like a hour-long game.
Yeah.
That's like the first. That's like
2
the
hours
ninth,
probably.
Yeah, well, this is the end. But like, what's
Yeah,
even
no,
weird,
it's
what's
not.
even weirder is the character's not even like a grandmother. It's the like what I really found weird, well, not weird, but just kind of cool was all this time I was expecting the dad to show up and be like, "I'm taking my son
Call
back."
drop for me.
No, you're here. You're still here, bro.
I fairly called what the ending of that game was going
The
to be.
mother- the mother
The only
was a
thing
drunk.
that was wrong was spoilers. If you want to know the end of Among the Sleep, which why do you care? The mother is an alcoholic. Instead, I thought
She's
she'd
an
just be
unfit
dead.
mother. She's an unfit mother, and the
I
dad.
don't know why you thought you would just be dead. Like you're.
Because I really thought that's just the base level of writing that I've seen in that game was where I thought that's where that was going to go.
Yeah. Well, I think it was actually kind of clever writing-wise that they did turn the whole thing on its head because they set up like in the beginning, in the very beginning, when the mother walks away, you hear the front door open, you hear her and another man yelling at each other, and the mother's like acting like all happy still and like, hey, let's just go upstairs. It makes you think that there's an abusive father figure there, and the mother's not wearing a wedding ring either. Like that's very plain to see. She's not wearing a wedding ring, so it makes you think.
Yeah, but except for I'm pretty sure most abused women don't take off their wedding rings and then still stay with the father. But whatever.
No, that's what. No. I said the father's gone. The father is an abusive father figure, and he's gone, and he's trying to get the kid back. That's what I said. Yeah, and then at the end of it, it turns out the mother is the.
act is so obviously just like not normal. Not
Oh,
even just like.
I don't know. I guess I just took that opening bit where they're yelling and I just ran with it. I wasn't paying attention to much of the other stuff. But like, and plus, and all the drawings, like the smaller, more, like the drawings where you got the baby and this other figure that's smaller but like still bigger than the baby, like cowering from like this big monster thing. Yeah, in the crayon drawings, like that would immediately make you think that that's a male figure, wouldn't it? Like that's how I read into it. Like I just immediately
I figured that it ended up being the abusive father killed the mother, and now baby is having reliving the few memories of the mother it has.
Yeah, and then it turns out that the mother's abusive the entire time.
And the dad's the hero.
Yeah. Like I really liked that. I really thought that was a nice twist.
But
I mean, it wasn't. I mean, the story wasn't good, so
well, no,
I'm not gonna say that.
It had its moments. I wasn't going to say.
What moment?
I mean, they knew what storytelling was. They just didn't know how to storytell.
Yeah, but you can see in there that they're trying. It's like when if the toddler that stars in the game, stars in the game wrote it. You just give him a little gold star.
I'm pretty sure the toddler
tried.
had like a much better writing than they did.
You
That kid was
tried.
fucking genius.
That kid was That was the most baller ass kid ever.
Okay,
too.
yeah, that
I was
totally was...
I was jumping down from like 20 feet drops. Like, I don't give a fuck. I'm a baby.
That's
Who cares?
That's baby.
I
That's
got
baby.
the knees of a goddamn on.
That's baby DMX. He don't back down. You play as baby DMX. It's the untold story.
Baby DMX would be a much darker story.
I know. I'm pretty sure he was like 8. He would have ate the monsters. He was just like he would have killed them and ate their
Baby
flesh.
DMX doesn't hide. He just like the first thing you find, like instead of a bear, you've got a gat.
He goes up to the tree lady and just like little
Shanks
baby pushes her over, gets behind her, is like, X gonna give it to you.
X, he gonna give it to you.
Oh man,
Can't get it on your own. X gonna deliver to you.
Yeah, don't do that again.
Yeah, that's you know what? Now I want to see that game. I want to play Baby DMX.
You can do this.
Can we
Maybe
kickstart?
not
Can we
it.
kickstart this? Get DMX in on it as well.
Pretty sure DMX would like do anything for money, so maybe.
Yeah, he needs to pay like 30 people child support. So.
Okay, well, amateur game developers of the internet, contact the Non-Content Podcast, and let's try and kickstart Baby DMX the game.
So this is what I imagined a game about Baby DMX would be like.
The podcast title. Write this down, Zach, so we don't forget it. The Adventures of Baby DMX.
Open the link. I put in the chat.
I can't find paper. Oh god, I can't find a pen either.
Oh god, we're gonna have to remember.
Done. Shut it down. Shut the pod.
Shut it down. Shut it down.
Doing it live.
No, we can't do it live.
We haven't done it. We haven't done it live in 3 weeks.
What was the title?
The Adventures of Baby DMX.
Adventures.
Wow, I mean, this is like so like get it just like, wow, okay, whatever.
I don't care. That title came for free. That title came for free. Okay, we didn't have to think about it at all.
Now let's
All right,
see what this link is. Oh yeah, I've seen this.
Tiny hippo.
This is what the game would be like. This is what the game would be like.
Yeah. But no, like.
What? The tiny hippo had a tiny train. He loved the train, and they went everywhere together, laughing and playing all throughout their tiny world. The next day, he walked up the tiny mountain, crossed through the valley, climbed up the tiny oak tree...
You skipped a lot. What are you...
And shanked the tiny raven's tiny bitch ass.
You skipped that a lot. You skipped like two whole
three panels.
I don't... No, it didn't.
But yeah,
did it just cut out for you guys?
Don't give a fuck.
Ain't no one fucks with tiny hippo. Ain't no one.
But yeah,
you skipped the part where the tiny raven scooped down and stole the tiny train.
I did. I did say that. I think Skype just decided it. I did. I said that.
Either you spoke like the fastest I've ever heard you speak ever. Like, I don't know. Like, you just turned to the Flash with your mouth for a few seconds. You didn't say it.
Yeah, whatever. Whatever.
Shots fired.
If the Flash's abilities applied to his mouth, he could make a great deal of money as an escort.
Indeed, he could.
I'm pretty sure, like, he would just, like, their vagina just, like, lit on fire.
Actually, the Flash's powers protect him from friction, so I think he'd be fine.
It protects him from friction.
He has extended that protection to other people before. I mean, he ran with a baby on his back once, and that baby would have caught on fire.
He is speaking the truth. I actually remember that too.
I don't remember that actually. I've read a lot of. We don't really read the Flash because I'm like, I don't really care about the Flash.
I like the Flash.
Were
we talking about Among the Sleep?
We were talking about Among the Sleep and the Adventures of Baby DMX.
Okay, but yeah, Among the Sleep. It's just I wouldn't really buy it. It's not really worth it. It's a couple of hours of, At some point, there's a little bit of gameplay, but not really. It's
got decent atmosphere, and that's about it.
Like, let me tell you the extent of the gameplay. You can throw a ball at one point.
Well, it's basically Amnesia light, really.
Yeah, except, like, I'm extremely light. Like, in the first parts, there's not even actual puzzles to solve.
There's, like, other than stand on a drawer and find a way to climb up to a door handle. That's about it.
Or go find the obvious, like, 6 holes that these little statues need to go into.
Well, you mean find the statues that go in the holes, you mean?
Yeah. Like, that's not even real gameplay. It's just crawling around until you found something.
It's exploring and waiting for scary shit to happen.
Which never happened in that level at all.
Yeah, like, it wasn't even scary so much as it was, like, stuff would jump at you, and that's not scary.
The only thing that was kind of like, I was like, what the fuck is that? Was the weird like centipede thing at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah. What I really hated was that I'm gonna keep calling it Grandma. Grandma was the only villain, like that actually posed a threat. Like in like you're crawling around the library and you're crawling around the thing, and then you get to the next level and it's the big figure in the trench coat that you'd occasionally see in the shadows of the house level, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And he doesn't fucking do shit. He doesn't do shit. He doesn't chase you.
The only way that you can get a failure state out of that is if you knock over the bottles.
Yeah. Like if you don't break the bottles correctly, yeah. Like I had to or if you bug out the slidey draw thing, which I actually managed. Yeah, I managed to break it because it's a Unity game. The physics aren't very good.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, God, there was at one point like I was just taking the bottles off the boxes and putting them on the ground, and at one point I dropped it from like an inch off the ground, where I dropped the same height of all the other bottles, and it fucking shattered. Yeah, and I'm like, what?
Yeah. Unity, I've worked with Unity Engine before. It's got a very screwy physics system. So things don't always act the way you expect. I'm just gonna say that.
Oh God, speaking of Unity games, I played one of the most wonderful games ever today.
Oh God.
Let's Play going up later, guys. What? It's gonna be like 30 episodes long. It is Cliff Horse, brought to you by the great man Notch, who wishes to bring us more amazing games. It's the best game I've ever played.
Are you sure?
It's got cliffs, it's got a horse. My video's got the wubs and the dubs and the don't lose your way.
Big news. Hey, this is actually big news, Tom.
Hey, how about you fuck you?
No, this is really actually big news for all of us. Like
why?
This is about YouTube.
We're talking about Cliff Horse, goddamn.
Why?
No. There is a YouTube channel with 700,000 subscribers that was just taken down. A Let's Play channel. For no reason. Apparently, there's a website of people like just taking down people's YouTube channels called Spam 404.
Wait, okay, well.
Here, look at this.
That sucks.
Here. They have taken, apparently they have just taken down motherfuckers' YouTube.
Okay.
And apparently they said they took him down because he had a channel after initial termination. So, they claim that's why they took him down. They tried to get him taken down. Or they did. Because they just, so, apparently if
okay.
This website is terrible, and these people are terrible. Why do they exist?
I mean, I'm also looking at a lot of the channels that they got taken down, and a lot of these actually did deserve to be taken down.
Who got taken down? Something was it?
Fucking lot of people.
Gold Glove TV.
Yeah, but all these like after initial termination ones are bullshit. But a lot of these are like these were actually
there's some
really scam channels, or they're either scam channels or they're channels that are people who are known for pretty much boosting traffic in just shit ways. So
but I don't like the after initial termination. That kind of seems like bullshit. Because a lot of people get their channels taken down for bullshit reasons, like other people just spamming their websites with things.
Yeah, and I mean, it's whatever. That dude, you know what that dude's going to end up doing? He's going to restart his channel with a slightly different name and get just as many subs again.
Yep, you can't.
It depends. Some people don't.
He'll announce it on his Twitter, and then he'll get most of the subs. But then they're just going to
try and take him down again, though.
And then he'll just do it again.
Yeah, there's unless you freaking IP ban him, then can't really do much.
But yeah, I mean, that's really shitty. It sucks. But if he has his social network set up, most of his fans probably are already following him.
Yeah, I mean, the YouTube channel is only a small part of what is probably a much bigger thing, like his Twitter and Facebook and shit. I mean,
he still has those. He still has those, but he's also kind of a streamer as well.
Yeah, stream.
But at the same time, it's like this. Somebody like he said, like this is what I do for my career. This is my like livelihood right there.
Yeah,
but his livelihood is spamming, so.
No, he's not spamming.
Now, this wasn't one of the spamming ones.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Apparently, he had a YouTube account that was taken down before, and he was
partnered with the Broadband TV Network.
Oh, nice.
Well,
he was. Well, he was.
Yeah.
He was, and then he got banned.
Yeah. But yeah, so it's like that's kind of bullshit.
A little bit of bullshit, yeah.
Yeah.
Little bit.
And the fact that it's just kind of just like, oh, yep, you're just gone. Hey, hope you have an extra job in the woodworks.
Yeah.
Being an e-celeb is yeah, that is no. That is like you can fall out of favor very quickly and be poor.
At least these ones I do agree with you can take down though. I remember these fucking channels, the ones where it was just like it wasn't even them pretending that they weren't selling off their YouTube partnerships. They were just doing it.
Well, yeah, like that's okay, but I still also kind of don't like how they do it. Though. It seems how it's like, if they just straight up just flag a lot of, and only 4 channels had let's see, for their takedown sticks, survey scan videos, 6,000. I don't think I've really seen those.
I don't think I've ever seen a survey scam video. I don't think I've ever seen
channel. Like that's kind of confusing.
That's very strange. Very strange. Anyway, well.
But yeah, Cliff Horse, guys.
Cliff Horse, yes.
Check out my video. It's gonna be the best video ever. It has the dub steps. It has the don't lose your way. It's got a cliff. It's got horses. No, it has a horse and cliffs. Sorry.
Damn,
it is
son.
The biggest pile of shit. It is a Unity game where you are a horse that can climb up cliffs, and there's a ball, but the ball doesn't stop moving whenever you touch it. Like it just goes without like any slowing down, so there's no point in trying to chase it.
Is it on Steam? Is it on Steam?
No.
Y'all's cast was taken down at last year for a little while.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Because they said they're under 13.
Yeah. But yeah, that game, it's free, or you can give him Dogecoins.
Dogecoins.
Just go to cliffhorse.com, and it's
amazing website.
Literally just.
At least it's not on Steam.
It's going to be.
It's going to eventually, you know.
He says it's on the thing. It's like it's only early access, so it's going to be on Steam.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's.
I'll just
I don't think
just
he's
wait.
Ever going to update it though, because that was obviously like I don't give a fuck. You want to see what I can
notch, motherfucker. I'm notch, motherfucker. I do what I want.
I make bad games.
Release a game where you just press A to shit on Baby, and it would sell like 50,000 copies.
I'm pretty sure that would sell just because I think a lot of people want to do that.
Notch gonna give it to you.
All right, press A to open your wallet. 10,000 sales first millisecond. Like,
yep.
As soon as people like smell that Notch is doing something, they will get sales.
I thought we didn't like Notch. I thought we didn't like Notch. I thought like the internet. I thought.
Well, he invented Minecraft, which means we now have more 11-year-olds on the internet than we ever had before.
Everybody always be like, "Oh, Notch didn't make the game good. It's the community that made the game good." And
well, that is just a self-pat back.
And then they masturbate for like an hour.
Yeah, and then but you know what they're looking at while they masturbate for an hour? A picture of Notch's hat. That's what
my god, the hat!
Oh, look at the curve on that fedora.
Your video has like a video and shit.
I know.
So they can see you're like just doing.
I know, but that's the only way to make that's the only way to make the noise and actually have the sounds without going. You know, I'm not fat enough for that.
I'm not fat either. That was my hand.
You're fat like me, you fat fuck.
All you have to do is put out your forearm. Anyone can do that.
Whatever.
You're just no good. You just gotta get good at making dick noises, man.
What do you?
Look, there's only like 4 noises your dick can make. You need to learn them and know how to make them. Okay.
That's a quote for the back of the box of DMX's Adventures.
What?
I just imagine DMX trying to make that into a song, like explaining the 4 noises your dick can make.
Yo, there's only 4 noises your dick can make.
And then at the end of the song, DMX's dick makes a 5th noise, and you're like, mind exploded.
Hang on, I'll just go to Kickstarter and make that right now.
Nicolas Cage making another movie? Oh, also,
wait, what?
Nicolas Cage. There's a new movie by Nicolas Cage.
Oh, I need to watch. That's an instant watch then.
What is it now?
Left Behind. Left Behind.
Left Behind. Oh.
When did that come out? I want to see this movie, just because.
It's Nick Cage. Even if it's a bad movie, you know you're getting into. You're getting
no.
Nick Cage.
It's not even if it's going to be a bad movie.
Well, yeah. I mean, the books are bad. The books are bad. Christians are like the books are bad. Like hardcore people, like hard. I don't know which denomination.
But it doesn't matter. A movie can be bad, but so long as a bad movie has Nick Cage, it's going to immediately be good just because.
Even
Nick
people
Cage.
who are like who go to the same church as this guy are like, the hell is this shit?
Nice.
His kids are probably like, what the hell is this shit? Dad, what the hell are you doing?
What the hell?
But dude, I have
Dad,
experience
stop.
in saying this.
Stop.
Fucking like
Oh, there's a
kids
trailer?
and like especially family members who are kids are fucking brutal about any work that is done. By me. They are dicks. It's like literally, I was editing a video, and he's just like, "That's like this." My little cousin's just like, your sound quality sucks. I'm like, "Fuck you, faggot! You're 13. Sound quality, you can suck this dick."
Oh my. Wait,
I'm
is
just
this movie
like,
coming? There's a trailer for this movie.
Hmm?
There's a trailer for.
Can we play it? I don't know if we can.
I don't.
Yeah, we could if we wanted to.
I like how it says Left Behind 2013, and the trailer comes out in 2014.
Maybe the title of the movie is Left Behind 2013.
Nah, man, it's
actually just
God himself came out of nowhere and just went back out of time. I don't know why I said came out of nowhere. That doesn't really make much sense. But
so speaking of things that are terrible, by the way, so E3 is this week, and who wants to talk about that?
it's probably gonna be good. I'm assuming
It's gonna be good for an E3, I think. Because
the
reason it's gonna be
console release.
It might actually,
that's why. Like the first one is not. Remember when the PS3 was announced?
Man, there was nothing.
No, that was the worst.
Yeah.
Remember that was the most meme-worthy. That made so many memes that have been thrown into the dust.
And then when the PS3 came out, hype. Oh my god, that E3 was. It had so much shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the next.
So
you mean
much
the next
shit.
year? I thought you meant the day it came out. I'm like, but
no,
the year after it came out. Because that was the year Gears of War was released.
Yeah.
Remember Gears of War that came out? That was holy! Everybody was like, holy effing shit.
Yeah. Now Gears of War is the most generic thing.
Yeah. Now whenever I see a bad shooter, I'm like, that's what I called. I think I called my second episode of Resident Evil 6 just Gears of War clone the game.
Except bad.
Basically.
Yeah, except way worse.
Gears of War is not a bad game anyway. So,
no, Gears of War is fun.
No, Gears of War 3 was pretty bad.
Yeah, it was okay. I never played Judgment, actually. Did you? Anyone?
No,
I never played Judgment.
Never played Judgment. Gears of War 3 I thought was pretty good. I didn't play
I thought the series was going to end with 3, so I never played Judgment.
No. I
think Gears of War 2 is the best.
Yeah, Gears of War 2, especially because then Dom can finally shut up about his fucking wife halfway through. Spoiler alert!
How old is Gears of War 2? Do we really need a spoiler award?
I have no idea how old it is.
And also, who cares about the story in Gears of War 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, the story was never...
The only story you need for Gears of War is, where's my wife?
No, you know what's the one line you need to remember from all the Gears of War games? The best line out of every game, for sure.
Which one?
Coltrane eats whole grain, baby!
What is this movie?
Coltrane eat whole grain!
Whoa! I love that.
Ain't stopping the Coltrane, baby!
What is this movie? What?
God
this movie looks so bad.
What is this movie?
I want to watch it, but I can't. But if I did, it'd have to go up on the fucking thing, and I don't think I can do that. Otherwise, I'll get yelled at by our corporate overlords.
This movie looks so bad. It's so bad. I mean, at least it's going to be in theaters, so Nick Cage is going to be in theaters again. But what?
One true God. One True Non-Content Podcast is brought to you by reddit.com/r1truegod.
Okay, I'm pretty I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure the rapture isn't even in the Bible. That's not even in the Bible.
What isn't in the Bible?
Nope.
The rapture. It's not.
No, it's not.
It actually really is. I because I'm reading these comments, and once again, I'm reading the comments. I know that's my fault.
Yeah. Well,
but they're like, oh yeah.
The rapture was invented by, in the end, basically the Bible ends with, hey, you
have to go look at printer cartridges.
The Bible ends with, hey, the devil's gonna come back and Jesus is gonna return with all the souls of heaven to fight shit. And
I'm pretty sure he's just gonna light them all on fire.
And it's
pretty much just lights everybody. No, Jesus comes back and lights everybody on fire.
That's yeah.
That's literally he's just like, hey guys.
Well, yeah, but then
what's going on in this? Oh, I don't.
But then as time's gone on, yeah, people have added the Antichrist, and then someone realized
that is technically in the Bible, but it doesn't really mean whatever.
The Antichrist isn't. The Antichrist as a concept isn't.
It's in the Bible. Antichrist
as an idea, yes. As a concept,
no. The actual word Antichrist is in the Bible. It actually says Antichrist, but all it means is that anybody who isn't a Christian. It doesn't. It's not like what you think of Antichrist. Like
I thought you were talking about Antichrist as an actual dude. Oh.
No, well, I'm just saying I'm saying Antichrist. The word
I was talking Antichrist as an entity, not as a description. But yeah, and then basically people like when Rapture came about, they were like, guys, when Jesus comes back and basically ends the world for a do-over, what happens to us? And then the priest was like, you get naked and float up to heaven.
No, that's before he... Actually.
Oh, Christ, I have broken the thing.
Oh, come on, dude. We're having a conversation about the Bible and stuff.
Let's not have a conversation about the Bible. Let's go back to DMX, okay?
We can talk about other books I've read and I remember completely.
Okay, what books did you read?
I've read a lot. Honestly. I can't think of anything that would have to be interesting for our current conversation, but
isn't there going to be another Jurassic Park movie?
Yeah, Jurassic World.
Jurassic World, yes.
I hope
that's a book.
No, it's not actually.
Shush.
It's not. I'm like.
I know it's not. I know.
The man is dead. We can't like.
Man is super dead.
It kind of makes me sad. Yes, I did like a lot of books.
Mm-hmm. The Lost World, like what I did like about it, like it's normally a storytelling. It's normally like a storytelling.
The book okay. The second book isn't even good because it was like he didn't want to write it.
Yeah. Well, even then, the one thing I do like about him. Like, normally I hate when books go back and they change shit, like retcon stuff to make a more interesting plot. But, and a lot of things, one thing Crichton was slammed for was, in, I think the second book, he retcons that the dinosaurs have motion-sensitive eyesight. Because in between the time he wrote Jurassic Park and the time he wrote the second book, that was disproved.
I don't think he was slammed for that. I think it was slammed for that in the first movie, because people didn't realize that he wrote the book, that was what was thought. Because people are stupid.
To be honest, I only heard about that like in regards to the second book.
I don't remember anybody even reading the second book.
I read the second book. It was
okay. I have it like in my closet.
It was okay.
It was kind of bad.
Yeah, I've read worse. But then again, I've read Twilight Zone.
Yeah, you're kind of just a bad person with it. Oh gosh, who is making this movie? Who is going to bring back one character from the first movie? Like I can see. I see one character being brought back.
Is it Jeff Goldblum?
No.
Damn it!
It's somebody else. It's the one doctor guy. The one Asian doctor guy from the first movie who was like in one scene.
Christ, they're really reaching the bottom of the barrel, aren't they?
Well, he died in the first book.
He did. I thought when you said doctor, I thought they were going to bring back
no, not Goldblum.
The guy in the white, Colonel Sanders looking motherfucker.
Who is directing this?
It's not Steven Spielberg, I'll tell you that much.
He's not even a public. I don't even see him producing it. It's like Holland Trevorrow. Like the hell?
I think I'm going to watch it anyway, just because it's going to be terrible.
I love like Jurassic Park is probably one of my favorite movies.
Yeah.
So it being bad is going to kind of hurt.
Oh god! Like what I love about Jurassic Park is the fact that they use practical effects and CG, and it looks and it still looks better than damn near any.
I don't really care about the practical effects. I care about the fact that it's a really good movie, just from a whole movie.
I'm just saying from the way it looks, though.
I
like the story, but you really can't say you can't really lay the story directly on the filmmaker's feet because it is a book first.
Yeah, actually, I can't. Because I think it's a good. Because the books and the movies are pretty different.
Yeah, they're different, but it's
really different.
They're different.
Shush. No, they're really different. So
I know they're really different, but still, a lot of the key scenes are in the book, like Nedry fucking up.
Well, like that.
Like Nedry fucking up, and
but mostly a lot of the movies are very, very different.
Like I think about halfway through is where it has the big departure.
a lot of the characters are nowhere near the same.
That's also a bit true as well. But either way, like I will praise Jurassic Park's visuals first, because the visuals are all working straight from the imagination of the filmmaker reading the book. Meanwhile, the story is inspired by the book, so you have an inspiration to draw from at the original thing. You already had a quality work to start with. You just made it a bit better. Improving isn't as big a thing in my mind as making something that is good to start with.
No, I'm not saying. I never said it improved it. I'm saying saying that the writers and the makers for the first movie had saying they didn't make it a good story.
Oh, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. I'm not. No, I'm not. I wasn't saying that. I was saying in a movie, it's a book adaptation. I'll praise the visuals before I praise the story writing. That's what I was getting at.
Nah, I wouldn't do that.
Whatever. No one gives a shit. Yeah. Oh, Dead Rising 3 is coming to PC, by the way.
Yeah, who cares?
I kind of want to play it.
Just play like the Xbox One version.
Well, I don't have an Xbox One because I'm not a pleb.
I mean, you don't have a good PC either, so you are a pleb.
Man, fuck you. My PC plays damn near everything. I'm just too poor to upgrade it.
So you're still a pleb. All right.
Shut up! Shut up! Where the fuck is Zach? He appeared and then he disappeared.
Oh, yeah.
I like to imagine he's just hiding under the desk now.
Okay, then
What?
Oh man, I'm reading 5 shockingly insane Game of Thrones fanfiction scenes.
Fanfiction scene? What?
Yeah, there's a fanfiction where you watched Game of Thrones, right? And read it.
I've read it, yeah.
There's a fanfiction called The Mare That Mounts the World. Daenerys fucks a horse to death.
I request a live dramatic reading right now.
I think you can make that yourself. It's 669 words.
669, nice number.
Yeah, you want to read this? Hey man, you can read this. You can be that person. You can be that man.
I think I just need to start that series now. I just need to start a series where I just read bad fan fiction.
Read it, dude. You can be the chosen one. You were the chosen one.
Oh, the mare that mounts the world. I don't. Fuck it. We've got time to kill.
Oh my gosh. Oh man.
Oh, proceed. I forgot there was a disclaimer. Yes, she can. Summary. Yes, she can do this. This is just a horse. She was a dragon. What?
Man, yeah.
Notes. This was written for the following prompt on A Song of Ice and Fire kink meme. The Dothraki have a ritual where the Khaleesi has to mate with Cal's stallion. Also, I know nothing of horses, nor did I ever have sex with one, so this is probably total nonsense. It just occurred to me that if anyone could do it, it's probably Danny.
Still,
this guy obviously should have done research on our Clop first. Danny closed her eyes and tried not to think of what was happening to her. Just go someplace nice in your mind, somewhere away, she told herself. But it was impossible to ignore the sounds, the chanting, the murmurs, the cheers, and the neighing. Oh gods, the neighing! When they told her of this tradition, she thought she misunderstood at first. Her Dothraki was still not that good, and they couldn't have possibly meant that. But then Eerie repeated the words, and even pointed towards the horse that was still standing outside the tent, and Danny felt her heart almost stop in terror, and also we lost Zach. Oh, Christ. But her sun and stars were smiling at her, and explained this was quite common and above all necessary. She had no choice. So there she was now, on all fours, waiting to be fucked by a horse.
Okay,
Why?
so...
Why?
Right, there's another one. What is wrong with this? What is this website? There's a Jon Snow and Arya Stark story. Like... You remember how old, like, Arya Stark is, like, in the book? Is she, like, 9? Like, in the end of the last book, she's, like, 9.
And then it ends with her raping the horse instead.
And then it dies.
And then it dies, yeah. Okay, then. Well, I I can't believe I read the first half of that on live recording.
Yeah.
I think I need to actually just do this. I just need to like you know those those confession things on Tumblr and like they get people to dramatically read them on YouTube. I think I just need to start doing these.
What? What did I just read?
What did you just read?
No, there's another one. Oh god, these are terrible. Is this?
We're just killing time now, aren't we?
Do we have? Oh god, there's a Theon. No, a Ramsey and a Bruce Bolton.
Zach, you need to save us. Bring us back to video games before he starts reading more porn.
No, I got this, guys. So,
Ramsey and Bruce Bolton.
No, this is my time.
Ooh,
like, oh my god.
Beauty salon tips with Zach.
Like, oh
if
my
you
god.
want a beautiful ponytail, just grab your hair, just pull it back, and you just gotta take a rubber band around your hands like so, and twist it up, and you got a ponytail. Except it doesn't work because I have curly hair. But
oh my god, girl, you're so fabulous, girl.
And Bruce Bolton.
Yeah, we heard you.
Stories exist.
Yes, let's move on. Close the goddamn portal. How did you get there?
You missed the. I'm cracked. You missed a story where Dana Reeves rapes a horse to death.
Oh, I've actually read that. I was on Cracked.
Why? Why haven't you read that?
Because I was on Cracked earlier.
Oh, okay. You got it here before I did. God damn.
Yeah.
Hey, I had to read it on air, so fuck you.
Hey, man. Don't judge me before I do in my personal life and none of your business.
Girl, please.
Wait, what?
What other video... Wait, hold on. What other video games have we played this week?
You
go first.
I finally finished fucking Equestria Bound, and oh my god, I forgot how fucking terrible fucking SNES games were on tutorials. I had no idea that to beat Gygas at the end, you had to pray like 10 times. I had no fucking idea.
That's not a tutorial. That's just something you have to figure out.
Well, you know what I mean, though. You know what I mean, though. Like I go into it.
No,
there's no.
You know, there's like a small hint at the beginning where the character
like
off makes it.
That's not SNES games having bad tutorialization. That's just how the freaking game worked.
But still, though, so how am I supposed to... Look, I went into that. I went, like... no, you shut up. Let me explain myself, goddammit. I go into that, and Ness has more than double the fucking health and mana and anything than any other character. So I get into that part. Everyone else is dead but Ness. Right? So I'm just like, oh, I just gotta sit here and punch Gygas till he falls. And I'm sitting there for half an hour. I'm like, why isn't he going down? I am out of mana, goddammit. And then he says, stop praying, it hurts. I'm like, shit.
Okay, I'm sorry, but the number. Okay, also I like how this the person who wrote this this article did not know that all the Stark children are wargs, which is actually just canon.
Okay.
They kind of, but it also the number one story is it like a bestiality / incest storyline?
Yes. The answer is yes.
That's amazing. How do you go that?
I'm sorry, are you surprised by that? You have obviously never touched the internet. Mm-hmm. Like, you need to sit down.
Like, I kind of honestly want to vomit. I kind of honestly want to vomit.
You are very weak. You have a very weak constitution.
Like,
anyway.
Hey, man, I've read some things on my channel. But this, I don't know why, but this just kind of makes me want to vomit.
But yeah, video games.
I'm not sure why.
Video games.
Shit that I've played this week. Let's go through. I finished Last Light again because that game's damn good. Last Light's just a damn good game. We started Dead Space 3 Let's Play.
You guys never include me in anything. God.
Well, it's 2-player games.
I know.
Also, Dead Space 3 was like $1 and something.
It was
for a little while. So
it makes me. I was gonna pick up the DLC, but I'm like, the DLC is more expensive than the game. Fuck off.
Oh, I picked up the DLC too because I was like, yeah, another $2. Ooh. But yeah, it was Dead Space 3. It's how I remember it.
It's a buggy mess. You can't play that game solo.
Oh yeah, we on the first episode, my character wouldn't stop aiming down the sights, so I couldn't do anything besides, like, I couldn't run, I couldn't stomp or anything. Mm-hmm. So I had to switch over to a controller. because the mouse just wouldn't work.
Yeah.
So I'm using the controller now, and
So,
Harrison
I
had to do it later in the Let's Play.
I think in my Let's Play I did with Death Space 3, I did with a friend of mine like months ago. I think we had like this whole part we actually had like an entire episode. I don't think I actually uploaded that one. I think we skipped right past it without uploading it, where we were just sitting on a loading screen that was continually loading. It wasn't frozen or anything. Yeah, and we just shot shit for like 20 minutes, and he played piano. That's it.
Okay, so I think there's a Gregor Oberon fan fiction.
No.
Yeah.
Step away. Step away.
You don't need to be surprised about any of this.
Step
The fact
away.
that you're I'm honestly disappointed that you're surprised about any of this. You should know better by now.
This is why I only read fan fiction that's actually directly linked to me. I don't actually seek it out anymore.
You shouldn't read any fan fiction.
Hey, man.
Well, hey, man.
Dude, my stream channel got some interesting fan fiction out. Like, weird shit. Shit that had zero basis in reality. Like, it was literally one of the people that I raid with, which I hated this dude. You could tell I hated him when I streamed. And it was just a fan fiction about us falling in love and boning. And I'm like, what is this?
Mother of God.
I'm just awaiting for non-content podcast fan fiction.
Okay, so I went back to the thing. Remember the thing with the horse? It was like it had the what's it called? This is so wrong on so many levels. Well, the other word that has a tag, it is a it's a Hobbit, the Hobbit, Philly and Killy fanfiction with graphic depiction of violence, major character depth, rape / non-consent, hate, abuse, murder, and this is so wrong on so many levels.
And was it titled?
I want my innocence back.
I want my innocence back.
That's 1,000 words, 1,289 words.
Anyway,
I could beat that.
Video games.
Speaking
of I want my innocence back, Cliff Force, man. That fucking game.
I think I'm playing that. I can't wait for it to have Steam Workshop support. It's already got half my work done for me. It's already got a horse in it.
I mean, I managed for it's a 10-minute video of me pretending to enjoy this game. Just oh, this is the acting. And at one point I was just like, some people would just say this is just a base game, but you just really don't get it, man. It's more about the moral of the story. It's just sometimes you see the cliff, and it's hard to get up, but you just gotta find a new path, and you have to horse up it.
Sometimes you just have a cliff and a horse. You just gotta make life. You just gotta take what life gives you and move on.
You gotta horse that cliff. I never said climb.
I gotta admit,
I said horse the cliff 30 times.
I gotta admit, those fanfictions kind of made me want to vomit. I kind of feel sick.
Are you new to the internet?
I'm not. I've never been affected by anything. I've read some things. I
think you're just.
I've read some things on my channel.
As you get.
I think he needs to be revaccinated. Someone just link him to the dark. Send him to Space Dicks and have him come back in an hour.
Oh no! You want to get to actual Darknet, where it's just actually I
was talking about stuff that's easy to get to, not
I don't want stuff that wants to make me want to kill myself.
Yeah, I mean, then we'd have to replace you on the show. We already have enough trouble finding a guest, let alone another host.
But yeah, wow, that was. Oh wait, it's 8. Oh wait, no, Game of Thrones will come on to
You're not watching Game of Thrones again.
No.
I think that makes it a lot more interesting, especially near the end.
No, because you just started reacting to shit, and we had no idea what the fuck was going on.
I knew what was going on because I read the book, but I mean,
it was even worse when you were fucking playing Metal Gear Solid.
When we could hear Metal Gear Solid.
Don't you mean that was better than when I was playing Cave Story Plus?
Well, it can't get much worse than that. That was awful.
That is ground zero.
You assured me as we were talking that it wasn't recording that sound.
I didn't think it was. I didn't know.
That was the 9/11 of podcasts, and why I hope I never have to miss another one.
Admittedly, I think that podcast is the best episode we've had in a while.
No,
probably not.
Wasn't
that just us yelling salt as Hunter and Klesk argued?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, episode 11. Would you like some salt on that podcast?
Yeah, that was just us going salt.
Because it has the same what's it called? It has the same background as the manga podcast.
It does.
It does, because I couldn't find my old background because I think I deleted it. So
I think it was that podcast is the reason why nothing since then has gotten any views. I think you killed the podcast.
No, I think the podcast was dead the first episode. We're just slow.
It's kind of funny.
This is just the death throes.
The episode, actually, you know what? There's no episode. Episode 9 had like 119 views. Episode 10 had 41 views. Episode 11, 16 views.
I have no idea why it's just there's no pattern to it. There's no pattern to it. We just randomly get views depending.
Yeah, we were going up, and then it's whoa.
Yeah.
Then it went down.
So we got to find out what we were talking about.
Episode 7.
Somebody chaos dunked our podcast.
Yeah.
I've been playing that. I've been playing Charles Barkley recently too.
I wanted to let's play that, and I'm like, nah, 2 best friends beat me to it. I'd never.
Also, it's so shitty to try to get a decent resolution on that shit when you're recording it. Because if you record it and you don't really pay attention when you try to do it the first time, you have to change a bunch of settings, or it'll just record a box this big, inside. Let's say the screen's inside my webcam. It's literally this big is what it records. No matter what you change, the full screen options and shit too. So you have to work it yourself. They did a lot of work for that Let's Play.
Yeah. That's probably why it takes, so long. What was it, 3 days between parts sometimes?
That's also because they release other Let's Plays.
That's also true. It's but it seems like there's a longer break between Barclays than there is, damn near any other Let's Play series they do. No Pokemon, but that's fucking...
Pokemon gets, a week break.
Yeah, but that's Pokemon, though. Yeah. Pokemon is boring as shit to play. Oh, boring as shit to Let's Play. Because there's nothing for you to react to on the screen.
I kind of think it's boring to play.
Yeah, so do I.
Pokemon's fine to play when you're on the bus, but not really.
Well, you know it's also fine to play when you're on the bus? Paper toss.
Yes.
And shit like that.
Yeah.
And Smash Ball.
It's one of those games you just play when there's nothing to play.
Let's see. Giant Boulder of Death.
Yeah.
Flappy Bird.
Flappy Bird, yeah. I mean, you can even play some of actually, no, not even some. You can play all of even phones nowadays can play GameCube games.
Oh yeah, I'm playing Lego Star Wars on my phone.
I was playing Luigi's Mansion on my fucking phone the other day.
Oh yeah. I just play PSP games on my phone, on my tablet.
Yeah, and I played Remember
that time I brought out Persona 3? Remember that time I was playing Persona? I brought out Persona 3.
You jackass.
But
I'm a gamer the world needs.
There's one more game that I want to talk about.
There's
I'm playing. No, I haven't played Watch Dogs. Probably not going to.
No,
I don't think it's a bad game. But damn.
I think this right now. Well, I just don't feel like playing Watch Dogs. I'm not saying I think it's a bad game. I just don't feel like playing.
I don't think I would want to play. Watch Dogs leaves a bad taste in my mouth. It's a bandwagon game.
I don't really care. I just don't want to play it because I'm not interested.
Yeah, it's just another GTA game.
But the game I've been playing is.
You say that?
I think it's one of the best games on the Xbox that no one ever played.
What?
Gladius.
Gladius?
Have you played Gladius? Either of you?
I've heard of it. I don't remember playing it.
This seems so familiar.
It's a you're running a ludus, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you train up your gladiators and you take them
that game.
But it's not like a really third person or first person action game. It's turn based and it has a swing meter and everything. It's a pretty good game.
I'm surprised the game never got a sequel.
So am I. It didn't no one. Not many people ever played this game.
And it will never get a sequel because it was developed by LucasArts.
I think.
It will never get.
Now I think about it.
Oh, yeah,
I remember where I heard. I remember where I heard about Gladius. Remember where I heard about. You remember I don't even know if they still do this, but you guys remember when official Xbox Magazine used to give out demo discs?
Yeah.
That was where I heard about Gladius.
They did it a year ago.
They still do that?
I think so.
Oh shit. I don't know why you'd even send out a demo disc anymore, but whatever.
Yeah. It's why even have a magazine? Sure. Just go straight fucking digital.
Yeah. LucasArts went down so quickly. It was crazy. They used to be so good.
Yeah. Yeah, Gladius is such a good game.
They had a lot of good games.
Shit out of it.
LucasArts was really effing good for a while. Then it's just hey guys, what if we just made our company terrible?
Oh.
Everybody was like, "Yay!"
What if we just churned out, like, it's not even like they made the same type of game over and over again and bad. They tried new games, like new types of games,
and they fucked them up.
Failed.
They made Armed and Dangerous. Let's see.
I would rather they just made a new Jedi Starfighter like every 2 years.
No.
Well,
no. I see.
LucasArts is never making anything ever again. So
yeah.
Rest in peace, Jedi Starfighter.
I like Jedi Starfighter.
Jedi Starfighter is much better than just regular Starfighter. Because you have those fucking and Harrison, don't you fucking say anything to the opposite, because it's truth right here. Being able to just like fly along in like a Jedi spaceship and just chase after fighters, and then just fucking force lightning all of them. Just shoot fucking force lightning out of the tip of your ship and just annihilate them all as it just bounces from ship to ship. That was fucking amazing.
I was paying attention to what you were saying.
Yeah.
Jedi Starfighter is best game in North America.
I was actually looking at the the LucasArts publishing. What they made.
Yeah, these are people who made like Full Throttle and fucking Zombies Ate My Neighbors and shit like that.
Yeah.
Like, wait, do you not like Zombies Ate My Neighbors?
No. What? I
okay.
Said that. God damn.
I heard the sigh as soon as I said that title, and I'm like, what?
I'll be right back.
Okay.
This is like everyone's getting called
everyone's
out.
Left once.
Everyone's left once.
I'm fairly certain that my stepfather is so retarded that he can't like walk, because he needs me to go like look at fucking like the printer cartridge. So I go in, I'm like, yeah, I give you the model number and the fucking like everything. And he's like, well, what company made it after that? I'm like, I don't fucking know. What company made the ink cartridge? It doesn't matter.
Know shit.
I gave you the size and model.
Yeah,
like,
it doesn't matter. It doesn't just.
And he would not be satisfied until I, helped. By like, yeah. It's like, God damn it.
Well, I had to deal with my my sister and her redneck boyfriend all day today. So.
Nice.
Yeah, so like all day it's been like listening to country, my sister doing a really bad redneck accent, and then being outside washing the truck while listening to shitty music.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, here's a kind of bad game that LucasArts made in the 90s. Remember the Masters of Terraskazi?
Oh god, no. I forgot about that. Why did you remind me of that game?
Hey man, I'm a fighting game fucking encyclopedia. So, if you name a fighting game that was made from like 96 to like 2008, I've probably played it.
96? Never played any of the fighting games on the NES, you fucking casual?
I mean, I did, but
What was that one that like inspired Street Fighter, where it had like a guy in a red G and a guy in a white G fighting? Was it Karate Champions or something?
Yeah, I think it was Karate Champions. I can't even remember that game, but like you remember like Dino Fighters?
Yes, I remember Dino Fighters. It's getting dark as shit in here.
Yeah, or the old Rampage games.
Yeah, I remember Rampage.
Those games are good.
Fucking...
I love fighting games. I still love fighting games.
We need a kaiju. Oh. We need a kaiju fighting game.
That's what I mean. There is one.
No, we need a good one.
Actually, you know what? That the fighting game that's the fucking Pacific Rim. That game, it's not bad. It's not bad.
I didn't even know there was a Pacific Rim fight. I didn't even know there was a Pacific Rim fighting game.
There is. It's not bad.
Not bad.
It's worth playing.
Is it? I take it it's not good either.
Oh no, it's not great. It's kind of good. It's just the only problem is like it was obviously not like made to be a very competitive fighting game.
Yeah.
There's some characters that are just obviously boss characters and shit like that. Like the Godzilla fighting games.
Yeah. Like
Godzilla fighting games, if you fought like Mothra, you're fucked.
Yeah,
you're done.
Except for a couple of games where Mothra wasn't a boss though. There was what's that fucking...
Crystal Ask.
Crystal
Ask is always OP in every game he was in.
Crystal Ask, or in that one game they had that one made of obsidian.
The magma one?
Magma something.
Yeah, all you do, like, for that is just you get him into his big form and then sit down and shoot the giant ranged beam attack that did, like, thousands
I
think it did a quarter of your health bar.
And I think that plant one, was in, like, one game. It was super overpowered. I forget its name.
I don't remember that one. But
plant motherfucker. I think it was only in the Godzilla game on the Wii.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Crystal Ask was always OP though.
I don't know enough about fucking Godzilla games to fucking Because I love fucking Godzilla, but I hate his game. I hate his games.
Yeah.
I love Godzilla. I hate his games.
They're usually pretty bad.
Yeah. How can you fuck up a monster simulator?
Well, I mean, I guess it kind of ends up just depending on, like, what you're really aiming for.
You know,
like, the one on the NES was bad because they just didn't understand gaming.
Yeah.
It was like a text adventure where sometimes you fought things. And that was just like...
Yeah, like, you can forgive the NES because the NES was like... Well, I want to say baby's first console, but it really was baby's first console. Because unless you played with a fucking ColecoVision or something from before the crash, really, what was video games?
Like... I mean, yeah, people are like, oh, well, I played games on DOS. Well, like, yeah,
So, yeah,
that wasn't a console, first of all.
And DOS was terrible. Oh, DOS games were terrible. I want to say.
They were terrible, and they took so much work. So much work.
Like, you fucking had to code, you had to code them yourself. It was like buying a game from IKEA.
Yeah.
Just, how could you...
Content Podcast, brought to you by Tyson Brand Chicken Strips.
God damn it.
Tyson Brand. You only have to cook them for 20 minutes.
Yep. Hey, but at least they're never undercooked, except for that one time. Christ, he's gonna come back. I'm kind of staving off the break until he gets back. There he is.
Man, that guy should not have gotten a tip.
But yeah, what else?
What else?
There's yeah. Speaking of fighting games, the other game I played this week was Injustice.
Injustice?
Which
any good?
Injustice needs to figure out its ranking system for sure. Because I think it either just was like, oh hell no, this dude's won 8 games in a row. We're gonna put him against somebody who is 129-2. This nigga, like, I'm good at fighting games.
You're not that good.
This dude was like, he had the frames down to he's memorized every frame, like, number is in that game.
Didn't Lobo break the game? I heard Lobo is like so super overpowered that like... But I mean, it makes sense if Lobo was, because he's the main fucking man, but...
Well, except the fact that Superman isn't overpowered, so it becomes stupid.
Yeah, but Superman's a Boy Scout.
Martian Manhunter right now is the best character by far.
Deathstroke
was OP for a while when they first came out.
Yeah, that's because they needed to tone down his rifle damage, which they did. So now that his rifle doesn't do as much damage, he's just back down to normal character.
You know what would be fun?
What's up with Martian Manhunter is that when you use his special, like his special hero ability that's not like the super, what his is it makes it so all of his attacks gain like 20 frames. So every attack you throw now has an extra 20 frames to hit people.
Well,
so you become a medium-ranged god.
Well,
no one will fuck with you.
No one can hit that.
Well, actually, your special moves don't get the extra range, but like, who gives a fuck? I'm throwing like a 20-hit combo that you can't get past.
Could you imagine if they implemented like a system where if a character has another character's like for example, if they had a fire character, a character who shot fire, Martian Manhunter would just get wrecked.
There were some like that. They just don't make very good games.
That would be absolute.
No such thing as competition there.
Yeah, that would be. Well, who fucking plays Injustice competitively?
A lot of people.
It is an
Evo. No, it is not an Evo.
That was an Evo last year. It's gonna be an Evo this year.
Shit.
It's an Evo game.
Oh wow.
A lot of people play that.
If you're a fighting game and you're not competitive, you're not gonna make money.
No, pretty much. I mean, like God, BlazBlue's at Evo. Like,
Christ, what isn't an Evo?
A lot. Mortal Kombat 9 because Injustice came out.
Yeah. Almost fucking Smash Brothers again.
Wait, Smash Brothers isn't an Evo? Oh.
Well, because fucking Nintendo.
Every time they don't want them to have the old version of Smash Brothers, and they're like, "Well, make a good one, you shits."
Yeah, apparently, the new Smash Brothers is supposed to be semi-good.
They always say that. Like, really?
No, I mean, like, it's looking better than Brawl.
They always say that.
Brawl was fun.
Before Brawl came out, everybody was going to be like, "Oh yeah, this is going to be amazing," and then it's like, "Okay, it's a good game," and then and everybody goes back and play Melee.
The problem is that like Brawl, It's fun, and they made it a really great, fun game to play with friends. It was not competitive.
Okay, fuck it.
So
I'm turning off the monitor capture. I'm turning back on the fucking image bullshit because this thing is fucking keeps breaking. Fuck it.
But yeah,
Killer
Melee
Instinct's at,
just was not competitive.
Killer Instinct's at Evo. Didn't know that.
Is it?
Yeah, Killer Instinct's gonna be at Evo.
It couldn't not.
I mean, I've heard it's good, but how good is it?
It's really good. It is really good. It's one of my favorite fighting games.
The
Right
new
now.
one or the old ones?
New one. Well, old ones too. But
How do you play the new one? You don't have a Xbox One.
my cousin lives like 10 minutes away from me.
Ah.
So I kick his ass at Killer Instinct until he doesn't want to play anymore. Then I just kick the shit out of some people online, then go home. Pretty much, it takes like 5 or 6 games of him getting completely routed before he's like, I'm done.
And that's how you play Killer Instinct.
Yeah. I almost want to just like bring over a fight stick and be like, you want to see how fast I can beat you now, bitch? I've been playing with a controller. Like...
There is a... my parents got home. They ordered a pizza. They ordered 3 pizzas. One pizza has like half the cheese on the fucking box.
What? That's
and the other one is it wasn't cut. They didn't cut it at all. It's like one whole pizza. It's like, really?
Swag.
Really, guys?
They
I kind of want my
expect
tip
you to
back.
just roll it all up and just like hoagie style.
That's
All right, well...
That's one of those, I kind of want my tip back, bro.
Alright, with that pizza discussion, we're going to be back in about 6 minutes for our break. This is this week's musical guest is Ryan Mallany with I Should Have Known and Better Off. Let's hope he doesn't have Content ID on YouTube, otherwise we're going to have to fight that shit again.
Well, he also has asked us to put his music on.
Well, I mean,
so did the other
we can get
guys.
it cleared up pretty quickly.
So did the other guys.
Plus, it's not even my responsibility to get it cleared up. It's Rob's, so whatever.
Yeah. Just yeah. One bonus of working with ProCreate. I still feel weird saying that.
Oh man,
That's just
you just need to
weird...
get on your procreating swag.
I just gotta.
Swag.
Yo, ProCreate, where's our swag? Where's our hats and shirts?
Yeah, where's our ProCreate merch?
Yeah, man. We can sell that shit. Get the ProCreate name out there.
I'm just gonna go outside of the graduation ceremony that's downtown and just be like, ProCreate, get your ProCreate gear here.
Dance. Swag. Dance.
Hypest procreation on the internet.
See people procreate whenever you want. And that's where we end this.
And that's where we go to the break. Oh wait, I need to pull up the fucking volume mixer because I forgot to pull it up.
Good job.
Yeah.
Actually, wasn't that bad, Harrison,
wasn't...
by the way.
Thanks.
He's just beatboxing now. That's just all that's happening.
Yeah, but it wasn't all that bad. It was
I'm black.
decent beatbox.
Yeah. Alright, well, break time anyway. Let's go.
Staring at my phone for too long. I know now that the signal's still strong. The flashing light in my line of sight. Well, I know that something's wrong. Been staring at my phone for too long. Baby, well, I got just what I need. All I need from you is a touch of sympathy. She says, baby, don't get me started. I told you what love is and we ain't got none, so leave me alone. And I should have known I was nothing but a fool. Yeah, I should have known there was nothing I could do. Yeah, I should have known touch. In my mind, all these grand designs have crumbled from a notch. And I'm feeling like I've said too much. Don't worry, baby, what I got just what you need. And all I need from you is a touch of sympathy. She says, baby, don't get me started. I told you what love is and we ain't got none, so leave me alone. But I should have known I was nothing but a fool. Yeah, I should have known there was nothing I could do. Yeah, I should have known. But I'm left here broken hearted, fighting myself as the clock reaches 12. But I don't like to lose, so next time I'll know. Jesus Christ, the young Kentucky girl with a smile so bright. I said, oh my, she's struck by those legs will probably coming if I don't play nice. She's got a black bandana and some stones in her nose. Well, I like to get to know her, but it's all for show. Cause those green eyes, Egyptian thighs, all working through the evening just to stay alive. The country soup kitchen won't be open long. You better move it, babe, move it, babe, move it right along. Living on the streets and she was just a kid. The father never loved her like her mother did. And when she died, his bloodshot eyes hit her like a hurricane day and night. She packed up her things, never said goodbye. Hit the open road searching for a life. It's been 5 years and many tears, all hoping that tomorrow's gonna be just fine. And she said, I'm just a fighter, babe, but I'll love you till tomorrow as long as I get paid today. And I would sell you my soul for a little change, just a glimmer of hope, cause I'm hopelessly lost inside my head, wondering if I'd be better off. Delightful demons dance. All lovely Miss Kentucky never stood a chance. Took her in the night, the needle still in the arm. All the damage was done, yeah, she fell too far. I was standing idly, posing for my posse pick, and thinking that I might be sick, wondering who would give a shit. And I felt so low, I never felt so low before, and I was sinking like a stone. Won't you bury me, bury me, bury me like a stone, before you lock me up and throw away the key. And I would sell you my soul for a little change, just a glimmer of hope, cause I'm hopelessly lost inside my head, running around the things she said. I'm thinking I could use some change, wondering if I'd be better off.
Let's go back when I say it.
Man, I wonder.
Yeah.
Can I report spam 404?
Who's 404 now? What?
The people who made this thing, they're out motherfuckers. They're terrible.
Okay then. Well. So, here's the thing that actually I saw on Reddit during the break, and actually it's one of my it's the thing on our Let's Play. What do you guys think about running an emulator versus like an old the old machines? Like,
because most I kind of can't actually, like, I guess, like with my
It also depends on what
card.
you're emulating.
Nah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Also, it depends on, like, capture card. I have a capture card. Like,
Yeah, like, I don't know, I just saw it and it got me... He's gonna go get it, isn't he?
Probably.
Oh.
But, I mean, it's... Like a PS2, you probably just want to capture card it, because it's going to be kind of shitty to watch it emulated.
Yeah, like...
But like a a fucking NES, just
NES or a
emulate
SNES. Yeah, like, because that had me thinking, because...
And I think most of my... you can see the
dude, you're so fucking blurry, I can't even see what's in your hand. Oh.
Yeah.
I probably could actually put an NES on here, but like I don't really use a capture card because it's so far away from the computer.
Yeah.
Not like my entire computer.
Nah, like it just got me thinking because that was on the top of our Let's Play, I think, and all I could think back was you guys watch Game Grumps occasionally, right?
Not anymore.
I used to.
Yeah, well, like I just thought back to when they were doing Super Contra and like their NES crashed every like 5 minutes or something.
Oh,
and then and then now they're doing Mega Man 3 and like throughout Snake Man's stage, their fucking NES's, I think they said their connection wires or whatever kept bugging out and the game looked like it was just ready to explode. I'm like, that is over 20-year-old hardware there. Like,
let's talk about
why not just computer it?
And a little bit, I think better. AVGN. They were doing. They had like the guy. I think the guy did the music for the show. It was like all three of them were playing like racing games. They were playing games, a bunch of games because they're all there. They were using like they do like 3 controllers.
Yeah.
And like the NES just wouldn't work.
Yeah.
So they had to like
it's
go.
just.
It was like a new NES too at that. That was the weird thing. You had to like go and like get like an old NES and like it still kind of wouldn't work that well, but it's like at least you could turn this shit on.
Like NESs are like. I have an original Xbox that doesn't work as well as like an old NES I have does. But like those things were built to last. But like, come on, like when did those things come out? Like 83, something like that. 85, 83.
Pretty early, but I gotta look this up though.
Yeah, but we're on the internet, so
yeah. But
we are.
Either way, that's about like I'm just gonna.
Because the video game crash was 83, right, or 82?
I think it was 82. I think it was 82.
So the NES, well, the Famicom came out in 83. But the NES came out in 85.
Okay, yeah. So it's almost it's like 29-year-old hardware. Like I think at that point, if you want to Let's Play a NES game, you might want to go with the emulator.
Yeah, but like I said, with like a PS2 or an Xbox game,
with like a newer game, then you probably want to use the actual machine.
Yeah, just like there's.
I couldn't hear you guys. Sorry.
Yeah, because your internet sucks. But
no, it's use.
No, it's literally your problem. You're always the one that has the internet problem.
Even when you're hosting.
But yeah. So no, it's not. You've said you hate your internet.
Yeah, I do, but doesn't mean I hate the upload speed because it's stupid.
And what do you think you're uploading?
Nothing.
You're uploading your image to Skype to us.
No, I am downloading it, you retard.
Yeah, you're downloading your image to Skype.
Yes.
Good thought process there.
How that shit works, bro?
That's totally how it works.
Anyway. Yeah, it's... Yeah, like I said, it's just... I mean, I wouldn't do anything more...
I wouldn't touch anything Nintendo made.
I guess a GameCube wouldn't be too bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? Once again, fuck Nintendo. Want part of the...
I got a point. Yeah, I got a good point. Why would you even do a video about systems anyways?
Well, there was... No, it just struck me because I just finished doing a SNES game. Well, it was a ROM hack, so I have to use an emulator. And then I'm going to do Mega Man X. I'm going to do Mega Man X.
I'm pretty sure you could put the ROM hack on actual like
cartridges.
Yeah, but I didn't want to have to go. I didn't want to have to fucking go through that just to fucking play Equestria Bound. Okay, fuck off.
I know, but you said I have to. But you said I have to, and that's why.
But yeah, so it's emulating has its place. Capture cards.
No.
I mean, you're going to get a better quality out of the capture card.
No. I especially noticed that when I was playing Phoenix Wright, because every time I was going through, it's like, especially like on the final case where like Phoenix Wright realizes, wait, we're on the DS now, we have a microphone, and it's like, use the microphone to blow off the dust to do fingerprinting. I'm like, I don't have a microphone, I'm emulating this. So like I just had to hook up like a fucking hotkey to simulate me blowing into a microphone.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think generally every game I have like a deal for I use emulator, I've actually owned the game.
Yeah, well, like every game I emulate, I have owned at some point in the past. Like I said, it's not like piracy, so.
Well, it is piracy, but
it's not piracy if you own it. If you paid them once already and the thing breaks, it's their fault.
It's still piracy.
Technically, okay, so I did take out the BIOS where they didn't like upload it, but I could have.
You could have.
No, I can't.
You could have.
It's like soft mod. It's like soft mod your fucking Wii, which they already probably don't want you to do in the first place.
Yeah.
Nintendo's like, you make a videos with the Wii? We take all of the money.
Oh yeah, speaking of, since we're on the topic of Nintendo,
again,
the Wii U sales are up by Wii U sales are up by 666%. So this month,
6 people bought a Wii U, guys.
No, apparently the sales are better. Apparently the sales are better than the Xbox One for last month.
Oh yeah, because you got that Mario Kart system seller.
Well, it's
also the whole freaking giant sale that's gonna be $100 off that's gonna be coming out next month.
Yeah.
Price
and
off, maybe that's on. Maybe maybe.
Well, plus, if you buy Mario Kart right now, you get a free game. It's like Pikmin, Wonderful 101, and something else. It's like it's 3 good games that you can choose from. It's different for each region, so I can't really remember.
I really wish I had money to buy Mario Kart right now.
I don't, because I don't want to Wii U in any.
But yeah, like what?
Any way, shape, or form.
What I'm saying, but what I'm trying to say here is like Mario Kart 8 is not a system seller. It's the thing that pushed it over the edge for people, though.
Yeah.
Because they're like, well, you know, I can buy Mario Kart and play that, which I love Mario Kart, and then there's, well, it has all this other cool stuff on it too, and maybe I'll get a Wii U. I
think releasing the Wii U without a Mario game kind of, I think it's kind of the reason that it did so bad for so long.
Yeah, there was. There was like a Super Mario.
Yeah, there's a Mario game that came out like a few years ago.
Oh, you mean the shitty one where it didn't even use the gamepad except to draw fucking platforms?
The game got like great reviews and everybody loved it.
Yeah, that game was good. I don't know what you're talking.
I didn't like it.
Now the big one again.
I didn't like it. I didn't like that Mario game. Shut up.
Gotta shut up,
no.
But yeah,
it's okay.
The games you can choose from are Super Mario Brothers U,
I didn't launch
Pikmin 3,
Fuckface,
the Wind Waker HD, and Wii Party U.
If you choose those last 2 options, you're an idiot. Those last 2 options.
Wind Waker HD came with some fucking Wii U's. Like if you didn't pick up the Wind Waker Wii U, you're an idiot.
No, if you haven't played Wind Waker already, you're kind of an idiot.
If you're gonna regular Wii U comes bundled with Nintendo Land, right? It still does, right?
How much does the Wind Waker cost?
I don't remember.
On my Amazon? I'm looking how
Wind Waker bundle costs the same as the regular Wii U. Fairly certain.
Well, I want to look at the regular Wind Waker, like the original version of Wind Waker.
Yeah. I don't know.
Let's see what the European version was. I remember Europe has the better options.
Wind Waker HD is cheaper than Wind Waker.
Wind Waker HD is cheaper than So
okay,
really, if you were gonna buy a Wii U and you weren't like part of like a big Christian family with 20 people and wanted to play Nintendo Land, you should have just gone out and bought the fucking Wind Waker bundle.
Where did that come from?
Because Nintendo Land, you need like 20 people to play it correctly.
No. Everything else you said about that. I don't care about the Nintendo part. Everything else about that sentence. Where did all that come from? Old giant Christian family. Where did that come from?
Christians tend to have large families.
Catholics do tend to have large families.
Sure
and how do you entertain a large family? With Nintendo Land. Because Nintendo Land supports what? Like fucking 10
Muslims,
players.
Indians, Africans, which are mainly Muslims, and
except
Africa.
I want you to point out a Muslim family with more than 10 kids.
Yeah.
That has like any money.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, what you're saying was like wrong.
No.
You're just bitching to bitch now.
Yeah,
You're kind of just bitching to bitch.
Hey.
So anyway. So Europe has the much better deal here. They can get Nintendo Land, Mario Brothers U, Game & Wario, Pikmin 3, Wind Waker HD, Sonic Lost World, the fucking Mario and Sonic Olympic games, which fuck that. But Wii Party U, Wonderful 101, or Monster Hunter 3.
What does America get? Nothing.
We get Super Mario Bros. U, Pikmin 3, Wind Waker HD, and Wii Party U.
Also,
we get literally half of them.
New Super Mario Bros. U came out in November 18, 2012.
I didn't like it. Anyway, whatever.
You also said it wasn't a launch title.
Wasn't a launch title?
Yes, it came out the same day the Wii came out.
Doesn't fucking matter.
I thought it came out a month after.
Yeah.
Nope. The release date for Wii U is November 18, 2012. The release date for New Super Mario Wii is November 18, 2012.
Either way, it wasn't too different from the Super Mario Brothers that was on the fucking regular Wii, so it doesn't matter.
But you said there's no Mario game that came out.
No good Mario game.
It was good though.
It was
really
good.
loved that game. Like
whatever. Let's move on.
It's also the best-selling Wii U game.
But yeah, the Wii U.
I just want you to know that you're wrong.
But yeah, the Wii
Opinions.
U. It's
also Game of Thrones starting.
So yeah, we're never seeing him again. We're never seeing him again. He'll just watch Game of Thrones.
But yeah,
I have like the awesomest conversation.
Nigga, you've read the books. Give up. Like, you don't need to watch the show.
I know, but she needs to die. The girl needs to die. This episode. Okay. They can fix everything. They can fix everything.
Just watch it later, you fuck.
You know, I could, because I do have HBO Go.
You do have HBO Go, so just go watch it later, you little shit. Anyway.
Nope, it's on right now.
I hate you.
I hate this man.
I unabashedly hate you.
Can we replace
I'm a little bit pissy that we stopped recording Dead Space 3 for you to do your Let's Watches and you didn't fucking do them.
I turned my system on to do it, and...
What are you Let's Watching anyway, bruh?
MLP.
He still hasn't done those.
Oh, I'm Let's Watching MLP in Japanese, goddammit, it's terrible. It's terrible.
I mean,
why?
I don't understand why you would do that. That's where you watch the series and just watching it in Japanese is going to make it that much more interesting.
To be honest,
that's kind of racist.
I watched it because I could make fun of the name pronunciations.
Yeah, that's kind of racist. That's what.
No, it's not, because it's the... Okay, let's say Spiker-kun, Emperor Jacker, Twilighter Sparkerer.
Yeah,
I think the only one that made it through. I think the only one who made it through like without like a massive name change is Fluttershy, which is weird because that has like, fucking.
It has the dreaded T in it.
It has a L. T. It has an L and it has an R. How did Fluttershy make it into Japanese, but not Twilight Sparkle or fucking Apple? How the fuck did they fuck up Apple or Jacker?
There's still going to races here.
We're not. We're criticizing. We're talking about language.
Do you remember the God? I can't remember. Oh my God! It was some Japanese RPG that got ported over to America, and it was like a PS3 game, I think, like an early PS3 game. And they had some of the Japanese voice actors spoke English too, so they tried to have them do it. And every time there was one girl on the screen, it was an Asian woman trying to do an American accent. So she just deadpanned the shit out of it and throw in a southern drawl and be like,
"Well, howdy, y'all. I'm not no Japanese."
For that game I was playing earlier this week,
God, that was so bad. Dude, I think Nozovic is one of the voice actors in that game.
What?
He might have been.
What game?
What was it called?
Chaos. Go.
It's a shmup, and like the dub they did of it, it's just like it's obvious the people who did the dub were just like four British guys and one British girl that they got together and were like, you should talk over this, but they didn't try to voice act at all.
I'm gonna put it in.
Yeah, this is this is audio that you should put on the stream.
The game isn't actually bad. I have to kind of like the game. But the voice acting, is so hilariously bad.
Yeah. It's, we started talking about this because I started to play Asprey, which is a very good game.
I was mentioning another, I think it's a good,
Yo, shush. What time does the bad voice acting start? Like, give me a timestamp.
As soon as anybody starts speaking. Yeah,
okay, well, just like, be quiet for like 20 seconds so I can... Okay, so just text at the start. Okay.
And take down the Amalgam Daughters?
Bad.
I'm busy.
I'm busy.
I can't be there to help.
I can't
But I'm
be
sending
there
along
to
a
help.
servant to accompany you on your
Like, I
mission.
gotta think they can read.
Succeed,
That's amazing. They
and
can,
you
like,
will have
read really
completed your
well.
apprenticeship.
I can
And
read
this is
faster
one of the
than
best voice actors in this game.
them. Yeah.
See,
Well, she is the main character.
I
Wait
can,
till you get to one of
and
the guys.
just the fact that you said I think Nozovix did a voice in here, that offends me.
I know.
So
Bastards.
go to like minute like 12 minutes in,
I
12:25.
already closed the fucking. God damn it.
No,
Actually,
to,
go
like,
12 minutes
12:25,
in, though.
12
And they
minutes.
use
in.
the dude's voice. It sounds just like Novick, except like
What's this?
Yeah.
Rush
12
over to
minutes.
Imhan?
12:25. That's what I said.
12:25.
Do you know my mother?
You know my name.
I don't like this wind at all. Oh, someone's over there.
Someone's over there.
In pain.
The sad thing is that this
So you
storyline is
finally
basically just
made it.
Toho
Here.
English voice acting, which makes it. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure
Malcolm.
any Toho.
Malcolm
like,
is
you know,
best voice actor in North America.
Yeah.
So,
You finally made it here.
And then he goes evil, and then he has another voice, and it's still bad.
Oh God. Remember when we were talking about forgiving bad voice acting? This isn't one
Yeah,
of
you
those
can't-
games.
no, you
See,
can't
our
forgive
Japanese
that.
voice acting
That's not
isn't
even voice
bad.
acting.
That's the weird thing. The Japanese is just so much like better. So yeah, this is like okay, it's an average game. Oh my God. Did you see that? Did you get to
What were we talking about before we got distracted
Did you
by
get the
this?
scream? Did you hear the scream?
I did.
I don't
see the
remember
screen.
what we were talking about, but one, there's news we can talk about, but two, what I want to talk about is something I've been talking about with Harrison for a while that we've been kind of complaining about.
Mm-hmm.
And it is what the fuck is going to be our Game of the Year list this year. Because it is such shit this year.
Yeah.
So I have a list of games that are possibilities for Game of the Year for me this year.
Go on.
Wolfenstein. That game is
Yeah.
wonderful.
Yeah.
Luftrausers. I like that game.
Cliff Horse. Cliff Horse.
No. I'm not even going to joke. I can't even joke about that.
Being pretty kind of serious about this. So.
Yeah. We're actually being serious about this one right now. Transistor, because that was a good game. Transistor's a damn good game.
Mm-hmm.
Divinity Original Sin and Far Cry 4. That's the only even things I can see as a possibility right now that I wouldn't feel wrong for putting on the list.
I'm trying to think, and I don't think I've even played a AAA title this year that was like seriously like there's like so few games coming out, and also
I think
like,
honestly for a AAA title, the only game that really, besides what was Wolfenstein and I think Titanfall, are only like AAA titles that I don't feel like I'm upset about.
There's
Dark
other
Souls
games
2,
that
which
were.
I almost said
I remember
Outlast. I almost said Outlast, but then I remembered Outlast came in 2013.
It also wasn't that great.
Well, Whistleblower was pretty fucking good.
I mean, would you put Dark Souls 2 as AAA? I put that as AA or something like that. Even though it's not a real thing.
Yeah, Dark Souls is double A. It powers your
It's not-
flashlights.
Yeah. But
Powers your lanterns, I should say.
shut the fuck up. Don't you mean your torch?
No, I mean
Stupid
last week you were talking about lanterns and shit. So
I know.
bringing it back.
I just wanted to kind of just bring some hate down on the British people because they call flashlights torches.
Man,
but-
fuck you.
But yeah, like I said, those were 5 games that I could put on there and not really feel like, about. But there's other stuff like, I mean, God, I would say Watch Dogs because it's, like I said, it's not a bad game. But they straight
really-
lied to you.
Yeah.
I can't put a title where the developer straight lied to me in there.
That's kind of why I can't put Dark Souls 2, because the whole... Like, I was so excited for, like, the lighting. I was so excited. I've never been more excited about, a graphical feature in a video game than that.
He was so excited. He even like has like right if he turned the camera to the left, you'd see like an entire wall just like shelving just filled with lanterns that he collected. And
It did, like, so useless. They only use them, like, one area in the game.
Yeah. It's
like,
really
come on.
pointless. And
Like,
like, I don't know, man. it doesn't look like it's going to be a good year for gamers so far. I mean, other games that I was talking about was like Raven's Call or something like that, which I was hyped for until I saw who made it.
Yeah.
So
the only good games I've played this year that came out this year is none of them because the one I'm thinking of came out late 2013.
I'm still trying to debate with myself on whether I'm going to put Extreme Legends on there or not.
Wait, doesn't that Sherlock Holmes game come out this year?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's not a game we really play, or I don't play.
I play the Sherlock Holmes game, and they're always good. So that might be.
Good.
I mean,
that might be. That might be.
I've always heard good things about it, but it's like, again, that's not.
Yeah.
Like
it's. Hang on, I need to pull up my library and look at and just list because I remember the names off the top of my head, so I need to list off which ones are good and which ones are bad.
Oh yeah, like I legitimately went through a release list schedule that was updated like 2 days ago for all my shit. I'm not putting Shovel Knight on there because I haven't played Shovel Knight yet. But if Shovel Knight's amazing, I'm putting it on there.
I'm pretty sure. I'm hoping I'm assuming it's gonna be really good.
Oh yeah, from everything I've seen from Shovel Knight, it looks like it's gonna be really good.
The thing that I'm worried about is that we really, I mean, once again, we haven't played it yet.
Alright.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay, Arison, if you ever want to play a Sherlock Holmes game, play Jack the Ripper. Don't play Nemesis, and play basically everything except Nemesis, because Nemesis is the one that has that shitty Watson AI where like he doesn't follow you, but whenever you look away,
I've seen videos of that.
That game isn't very good.
Do you remember the Star Trek game that came out? Where, like, Spock would just teleport in behind you all the time?
Yeah,
and if you walked into him, he turned giant, and you were inside his head.
Hey, guys, I want to mention, which I am surprised. Did anybody else realize SteamOS actually came out?
Wait, what?
SteamOS came out in, like, December.
What? SteamOS is out?
Yes, you can download it right now.
I don't want to, but...
And also, like, there's only, like, 5... Remember when they said every game on Steam will be able to use with SteamOS?
Yeah.
Remember how a lot of people were saying, how the hell are they going to do that?
They just didn't.
I'm still wondering, how the hell they're going to do that?
Yeah. I seriously did not know that SteamOS is already out.
It's the
really?
Beta.
You didn't know
that?
Beta,
but it's
no. It's the beta of it? It's not the official release?
But you can download it.
I want SteamOS.
Nope.
Can an OS that is made for games be any good at all?
It looks like big picture mode. It just looks like big picture mode.
Yeah. Can something that Valve is working on be good right now?
Can something that Valve is working on that's not Half-Life 3 be any good?
I'm fully convinced that game is going to be fucking trash. I want it to be bad so bad, just so everyone will lose their shit.
I want it to be good. I want it to be so good that people think it's bad.
Yeah.
I want it to.
Like
I want
Cliff Horse?
Yes, like Cliff Horse. Just like.
I gotta say,
turns out
SteamOS it's used dead. So basically, there's like Linux Steam on it.
Basically,
that's all it is.
Actually, watch Cliff Horse be the alpha for Half-Life 3. Gordon Freeman gets turned into a horse.
Notch is working with them on it.
Yeah. I mean, that would only make sense.
That's... I'm pretty sure that...
I just wanted to mention that to people. I didn't realize that. I haven't talked to people about SteamOS, and none of us have realized that actually came out.
Yeah, I didn't know that it came out.
Wait, what came out? Like, he was...
SteamOS,
yeah.
I don't think I care either.
Watch Half-Life 3 have been released 2 weeks ago, and no one paid any attention because it didn't even have a fanfare.
I also like how they said that there was exclusives for SteamOS, so that makes it so useless in every way, shape, or form.
Basically, it gives the Steambox exclusive titles.
Except they're not going to do that.
Yeah, they said they weren't, so it's completely pointless.
Companies lie. The end.
Also, the Steambox got delayed and they look terrible. It kind of was bad. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I don't know who the Steambox is built for. Because I know it's not built for people who make PC gamers.
No. It's trying to make people who can't afford actual consoles get into gaming.
Yeah.
It's going for the WiiU target.
Yeah.
It's going for the WiiU
consoles. It can't really upgrade them that easily, a lot of them.
According to our PC Master Race, it's a transitioning tool for peasants.
I already hate I already hate the PC Master Race people already.
Yeah,
I hate it so much, and I
think we've talked about...
I almost particularly just play games on PC, and I hate them.
Yeah, and I mean, like, I was talking with, I think with you about it. Like, people complain, like, oh, you're using a controller on this game. Just play on a console, you fucking scrub. You know why I play on my computer? For when there's a game that has better controls on the controller, I plug a controller in.
Yeah.
When it's better with a keyboard, I plug a keyboard in.
Like,
when it's better with a fight stick, I plug a fight stick in.
Yeah, like Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. Like Metal Gear Rising Revengeance.
Yeah.
The fucking keyboard controls were terrible in that game. I found that in the first 5 minutes.
I didn't even try. But and also, I think a lot of people don't understand what consoles are used for. The consoles are used for people who don't have to upgrade their computers.
Yeah, it's the lazy man's game. It's the lazy man's game.
No, but I mean, a lot of people don't have. I mean, remember, like, none of us have like jobs, like real careers and shit.
Yeah, I don't have.
But, like,
hey,
we don't have like 5 kids to feed.
Motherfuckers need to respond. Motherfuckers need to respond to my auditions. Then need to give me jobs. Jackasses.
Like, if I have I can spend time, going through settings on computers and trying to see, why won't my game start even though my computer is good? I have time to sort of just go through that and find that out. A lot of people don't.
Should just be, I have 5 kids to feed? Well, in about 2 weeks, I'll have about 3.5.
One of them will eat one
of them will eat the other one, and the other
half of one.
The other half will just be leftovers. Just put it in the fridge.
No, don't put it in the fridge. That's gross. Just leave it in the freezer. You gotta make sure that it freezes over nice and well.
Yeah.
You gotta keep that meat preserved.
Yeah, gotta avoid the frostbite, though.
And I've just realized I made the most gravest mistake a PC gamer can ever make. I defended the consoles.
Right? You fucked up.
I put a target on my head so freaking huge.
It's... I really think the console versus PC wars shit is so stupid.
We need to tag this video with consoles suck, and then have someone post it with a timestamp of this conversation to Reddit somewhere. Watch the view count just rise.
I'm not putting my name on Reddit with this. Are you serious?
Maybe you won't.
My karma is already barely high. I'll be referred to now as a troll account. I don't want my... Because that's kind of what happens when you have that much negative karma. People just think you're a troll account.
How do you have negative karma?
I don't have any karma. I have like 107 common karma and living karma.
Dude, I have a novelty account where all I do is insult and say I'm stalking people. And even that has like 2,000 karma.
Of course, I never review. I never comment because usually I get upset. I'm like, I have to turn on the computer.
I hate Reddit.
It's great.
Reddit is so awful.
Reddit is absolutely terrible.
Walking outside my window.
Nothing good has ever came out of Reddit. This podcast is a fucking example.
No, this podcast is the remains of something bad that came out of Reddit.
Like I said, it's an example. Like, nothing good has ever come out of Reddit.
Yeah, I'd say the podcast is pretty decent for something that came about because of Reddit.
Sure.
You know what?
Better than most of the stuff that comes out of Reddit. Whenever you always see something about Reddit, somebody be like, "Oh, tell me about this experience you had," and then it's like, "Oh, this thing's gonna be funny." Then it gets real dark. That's what Reddit is.
At least, well, you know what could have been worse? This podcast could have come about because of 4chan.
I mean, I kind of don't hate 4chan, honestly.
No, I don't really hate 4chan at all.
No, I mean, if it came about because of 4chan, it would have gone to a darker place much quicker.
One thing I don't like about this show? We just got
Harrison to stop doing cancer jokes, so...
Exactly. Yeah. If this is
his cancer thing wasn't even a joke. He just said cancer.
No, he just... He's like Rob Schneider. He just says things and hopes it's funny.
Oh, I can't believe we talked about Steam, and we completely forgot to talk about Valve changing their early access thing.
Oh shit, they did.
Games listed in early access, they now say, hey, these games may just never be finished.
And honestly, dude, I told this, but my idea for early access is to get rid of it, but don't get rid of the games there. Basically, remember how Towns was not an early access when it first came out?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I want all these games not to be in early access and just to have to only be able to advertise what they have in the game at launch. So you can't be like, oh, this game will have blankety blank in the future. That's what I feel, because honestly, that's false advertising.
Well, you could do that and keep early access. Like, you could just like this. This is all the shit that's in the game so far. Yeah.
But no, but don't even advertise them. You can't even mention them.
No, don't advertise them on the main screen. Just like have them like in their own little list, like segregated off to the like apartheid for games, basically.
But yeah, but you have to when you do it. Okay, I get that. And when they do it, they have to be like, this might not happen, and you have to say that.
Yeah.
Because I feel like
and you're only allowed to list features as you implement them.
Yeah, the way these games do it, it kind of feels like that is false advertising. Because you can
the fact that these games
that's not. Like you always hear. Sorry, you go.
Like I'm just saying, like the fact that these games are listed with games that are complete experiences and like fully done and dusted, and you don't have to worry about never seeing a concept from them. It's annoying.
Well, another thing is too, early access games, when they get put on early access, show up in the new releases panel.
Yeah, which is
it's not even fucking released.
Exactly.
What?
I mean, yeah, I have noticed that. That is like it's really confusing. It is really confusing.
It's like
there's so many things wrong with it.
There's like up in the top of the Steam browser where it has like home, community, all that. There's plenty of space just to put in the far right side early access, and then just keep all the early access games there. If people want early access games, they can fucking go there.
Yeah, but
and you know why that won't ever happen?
Why?
That decrease early access game sales and Steam-like sales.
Actually, here's the thing I think we all have to remember about Steam. Is that they don't care about the customers. Because every time there's a sale for anything period, they make money.
Yeah.
And they have no risk. So for them, unlike you say, like a real store, like a Walmart or, a shopping market,
Steam never...
They have to, also, remember, Steam also doesn't do...
refunds. Yeah.
So they have no risk, period.
And also, like, you go to Walmart also doesn't have, like, oh, I bought this item at Walmart. Now it's always at Walmart. I always have to go get it at Walmart. Steam, I bought this game on Steam. It's always going to be on Steam. I can't use anything but Steam because I own 190 games on Steam.
I crack every game.
I think that Steam at its core does have like when the guys who came up with Steam and they. Whenever Gabe Newell talks about it and all that, I think at their core they have good intentions, but the fact that they just have infinite money now and there's no risk for them.
I don't know if they have good intentions.
Yeah, I don't think they do. I think
at first
just
they did.
love money.
I think at first they did. At first they had good intentions, and now that they have no risk, there's no chance that they're ever going to fall apart because they are the monopoly, basically. Yeah, they can get away with this shit, so no one's calling them out on it, so they don't fix it.
That is why I'm glad that GOG is having their own service.
Game client.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love GOG already, so while they have if they have their own client, I'm down. It's sick.
My bank doesn't even let me buy from fucking GOG. It's bullshit.
Oh.
Really?
Why?
I enter in my credit card, and my bank immediately stops the thing and is like, "You tried to buy something from a European country. What are you, a communist?" This is a Floridian bank, by the way.
GOG can buy stuff in America.
They wouldn't let me. They wouldn't let me.
Maybe does it put your money in like euros when you go on the website?
Yeah.
Okay, then do you have like a
what?
VPN? A VPN?
Oh yeah, if you have a VPN, or you might need to change your region on it.
Because it should show up in dollars and not euros. That's the problem. Yeah.
That might do. I just
because they probably think somebody stole your credit card and went to Europe.
I don't even pay attention when I see fucking euros anymore. So it's not.
You should not. You should not.
Because euros inferior currency. Use pound sterling or get out.
Just use dollars.
Yeah,
dollar bills, y'all.
We're just trying to offend everyone. Just get that.
I haven't heard euro pieces of pieces of pink paper, y'all. I'm pretty sure it's dollar bills.
I know. Is anybody ever actually pissed off about somebody?
Yeah, hey man, I can beat a man to death with a sock full of pounds. You can't beat a man to death with a sack full of dollars. I think I
can beat
win.
a man to death with a sack full of quarters.
Hey man,
but that isn't.
I can make a sock full of quarters. Go beat somebody to death with it. We can do this. We can go real.
I mean,
Beat someone to death with a sock full of quarters. Well done.
Dude, you know how bad that would hurt?
That would...
A sock full of quarters?
That would probably hurt pretty badly.
You could definitely kill a man.
You
with
could
that.
definitely kill a man with that, yeah.
A sock full of anything metal. You're probably good. That nigga's going to die today.
Yeah, he gonna die. Like, he just, like, ruptured organs. It's like that video, the murderer with the very inefficient weapon. It's just like a pasty white guy in a hoodie with a spoon, yeah.
Yeah, God, that was good. I like that video.
Yeah, there's a fight scene in Game of Thrones right now. Castle Black is being attacked.
Good.
Think we should start wrapping this up before he gets too far into Game of Thrones?
We still have news.
Oh, yeah, we do, don't we?
Okay, not very much, actually, but... Martin O'Donnell is suing Bungie.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that. What's...
Unpaid benefits.
Yeah, because he's got unpaid... I wonder why he's not... Why can't he sue them for wrongful termination?
Because, they're at will state.
Oh, it's an at-will state? Oh. That's a fucking stupid thing. At-will state bullshit.
Yeah, I hate living in one.
It
Sucks.
I wonder... I kind of feel like this is actually going to rip.
But yeah, it's, he was... Apparently, he has a,
Not it.
paid time off, sabbatical time, and other benefits that have not been paid.
Yeah.
So they actually just need to give him the money for that.
This is literally just give him the fucking money. No need to sue.
It seems like that would be so much easier.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's not like he's like, oh, I need this money, and it's not something that they knew that they were supposed to give him. This is literally like, this is what we do. This is what happens when you fire somebody.
Yeah, you give them their
give
money.
Give him the money. Like,
well, it should be like he's not taken a day off since like 1999, and they owe him millions.
They might. I mean, that's probably what happened too. It went out to they owe him. Of
off.
course, also he's asking for double what he's owed. I forgot how much.
He is. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
If he wins the lawsuit, he gets paid double it. So you might as well just give him the fucking money straight up.
It seems like it would have been so much easier than go to court. And it's
Alright, so what else has happened
like other
this
stuff
week?
to come out that could actually negatively affect them at will. You know, I mean, it seems like you don't want to go to any of those issues. But whatever, I'm not a businessman. I don't want a multi-billion-million-dollar business. So
and you're not making a shitty console MMO.
Have you seen the videos for it? The leaked video that came out.
Is any good?
No, I haven't.
It looks kind of... Well, of course, okay. Full spoiler alert, the guy who played it was fucking terrible.
Well, yeah, because he's a game developer. Game developers can't play games.
No, Bungie was pretty good at playing their games, actually.
Shush.
Yeah.
But it was like the beta. It was the beta. But it looks like Borderlands, except taken seriously. That's all it looks like.
Oh.
Wait, so like Borderlands 1's alpha, which sucked.
I don't remember.
So basically, it's just Borderlands.
Borderlands.
You're just playing Borderlands. Have fun.
You're playing Borderlands as an M. Well, goddamn! I don't. They made a Borderlands MMO and called it Destiny.
It's not like an MMO. It just is like Borderlands. It literally is just Borderlands. That's all it is. It's just Borderlands.
Nice.
Not like an MMO. It is straight Borderlands.
God damn it!
Nice. I knew I wasn't.
And the AI is terrible. The AI is as bad
I don't
as
even.
Borderlands.
Okay, I don't
The
even
AI
want.
is like Borderlands 1 bad, which is kind of strange because Halo had like maybe the best AI for FPS, or one of the best.
Nah.
So it's kind of odd that their AI was so terrible.
I don't even want this game on PC anymore.
It's probably bad. Halo would have been bad on PC, if we're being honest.
Halo 2 was pretty good on PC, and so was Halo 1.
But I don't think Halo 2 on PC. Oh, I haven't played Halo 2 on PC.
Halo 2 on PC was only Halo 2 on PC was only hindered because you had to play it on Vista.
But yeah, I think the Halo franchise as a whole, it's so built for consoles.
It's completely built for consoles.
Yeah.
You have to
I
do
think it
almost
works
straight
better.
remakes of the game to make it work.
You kinda
Yeah,
have to
well,
change
that's
the-
what they had to do for the first. That's what they had to do for the first game.
Yeah, what's called? Here's my sack of my sock full of death.
He's gonna go and beat a man
like-
to death. He's gonna beat a man to death with that after the
I mean,
show.
if I get you with this, it's that is.
Well, I mean, we have established that Harrison has killed people before.
Like this thing is actually kind of heavy. Like I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure if I hit you in the head with it, like swing it full
He's
force,
gonna go promote
You would
box.
have-
He's gonna go promote boxing fights and then beat his boxers with them after if they lose.
Like I kind of feel like I should walk around with this as a weapon when I'm going out after dark.
Just like tie it to your belt. Just tie it to your belt and wear a jacket.
Like,
someone walks up to you with a knife.
I'm like, oh yeah, I got some money for your butt. I got some money.
Yeah. It's like in that YouTube video we talked about. Where he opens the vest and there's like it's like a rack full of spoons.
Yeah.
Instead, Harrison's just got like socks full of quarters just strapped to his chest.
Just various types of change.
Yeah.
It's like some pennies, some dimes, couple nickels.
I'm gonna get myself in the arm with this. Let's see. Okay, that actually kind of hurt.
Well, yeah, no shit.
No shit, it's metal.
You know what? When you fill a pillowcase with oranges, you can fucking kill somebody with it.
And it won't even leave a bruise. Won't even leave a bruise.
Oh, that actually kind of hurt.
Yeah, no shit. You hit yourself with a bunch of metal tightly bound together.
Yeah.
It did hit myself.
Good.
Right, so,
Other news.
Other news. Did we talk about the guys who remade Metal Gear already?
Oh my god!
And how they went to was it Capcom? Or is it Konami?
No. I don't even remember that. Like,
well, they're basically they're remaking Metal Gear, and they went to the parent company and was because they announced it beforehand, and everyone was like, guys, you do realize that with what you have now, you could easily get a cease and desist, and all this will go to waste. So. Of course, they panicked because they fucked up and announced it too early, and they went to the parent company and they're like, "Yo, can we make this?" And I think it's Capcom.
I don't think it's canceled. Because if you look at the Twitter,
it's not cancelled. It's not cancelled. That's what I'm fucking getting to. Actually, listen for once. God damn.
Instead of watching Game of Thrones,
Capcom.
Dude, this guy got hit with the arrow. It would fly. This was so stupid.
Capcom
literally flew like a 30 feet.
We don't care. We read the books. We know what happens.
No, that actually doesn't happen in the book. That's just a dead bad.
I'm pretty sure they don't put like, oh yeah, dude gets hit with an arrow. We'll fly 30 feet air leg. It's like this.
But yeah, what about Capcom?
Yeah, so Capcom, Harrison, shut the fuck up.
Harrison, shut the fuck up. We're tired of you.
God damn it, Harrison. Anyway, they went to Capcom, and Capcom was like, yeah, fucking do it. And now they're making it, and it's gonna come out. But now everyone's like, this could spell the next level in fan games. I'm like, fucking no, this is a once in a thing, if you try this with any other game from the NES era, like at any point the parent company could be, even if it was Capcom that made that other game that made another game, they could be like, no, fuck you, we don't want you to.
Well, actually Capcom had the pretty nice fan game, except they remember
unless it's a shit fan game.
No, remember Mega Man versus
Mega Man Cross
Street Fighter, yeah.
I like how they put that as wasn't that like the 20th anniversary and that's what we got.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it was wonderful.
It was wonderful, yeah. Fuck Dowson, fuck Dowson.
I mean, it still was kind of like, I kind of felt like Capcom was kind of just being real scummy.
Yeah, like,
a little bit,
it's terrible because, like...
This is the anniversary of your thing, and y'all don't do anything yourselves for your game. They didn't plan anything.
Well, it's because they don't like Mega Man. They don't like Mega Man.
Oh my god, my arm kind of hurts now.
Good.
That's what you fucking deserve. For talking over fucking news discussion with fucking Game of Thrones. But, like, unless, like, a company straight up comes out and just flat out says, yeah, you can make fan games of our old stuff, just don't be a dick about it.
But there'd be no point because they still sell those.
I know, but, well, no one's printing original Metal Gear cartridges anymore,
They don't print it, but they sell, like, a lot of, like, the Wii, oh yeah, we already talked about this because you don't know about the eShop. I forget that exists.
I do know about the eShop, but anyway, like unless a company straight up comes out and says, yeah, you can make fan games of our old stuff, then this doesn't mean jack shit. Like another fan game could come along and wanting to do the second Metal Gear game, and Capcom could easily just say, fuck off. Just because we said yes to one thing doesn't mean yes to all things. And even then, people are saying this means they could do fan games of games that aren't even from Capcom.
Oh, okay, that was a giant. It was a giant that shot the arrow that threw the guy 30 feet in the air. That makes a little more sense.
Okay. Other game companies. Oh yeah. You remember that game Remember Me?
No.
Yeah.
I don't remember Me.
Okay, you do it a joke. We're done with that. So
yeah,
we're done professionally.
For another game.
Yeah, they're making some fucking
shitty sequel.
No, they're making a twist on traditional story-driven games with a dev team from Square Enix. So,
Lightning Returns to Remember Me. Lightning Returns 2. Remember Me.
Lightning Returns, please remember me.
Oh, actually, that game was published by Capcom, not Square Enix.
Oh, okay.
The sequel to Remember Me is Please Forget the Last Game.
Yeah, and then
they don't have the Don't Nod Entertainment. They don't have a Wikipedia page.
They don't. All right, we should probably start wrapping this up.
After one more amazing announcement.
Okay, what's going on?
Hatoful Boyfriend is getting a remake.
No, Hatoful Boyfriend.
It's getting localized.
Okay, their website is in French. I'm trying to read it. No stars in it.
Well, I don't think we can top that, so I'm glad we ended on that.
Yeah, you can't top the Hatoful Boyfriend.
Of June 2014.
What the fuck are you talking
about?
No
one gives a shit. Harrison, what are you doing this week?
Oh, this week I am doing a story about my uncle and maybe Let's Watches. Maybe something else. I haven't decided yet.
He's not doing Let's Watches.
He ain't doing shit. Alright, Zach, what are you doing?
I am doing...
Fear 3
Dead Space 3 with Harrison.
Okay.
I'm doing maybe more of Star Swirl. I don't know.
I think I should probably start uploading my Star Swirl stuff.
Probably. And then Horse Thing.
Horse Thing.
Horse Hill.
Oh yeah.
Which actually segues into what I'm doing this week because there's loads of horses.
Bad because there's another thing.
Oh, fuck you.
And I'm doing anime reviews. I'm gonna be doing probably the entirety of Space Dandy, and then more of Nana's Buried Treasure.
So, speaking of horses, I'm going to ignore that last one. Actually, this week will be the last week for Equestria Bound, which is kind of sad because that's one of my longest running series and the one I enjoyed the most to do. Also, I'm going to be doing some Mega Man X as well. I think I'm going to be doing some of that.
I'm going to do that. I did a little bit of that.
Yeah. And
I did a little bit of X6, but I stopped.
And you guys remember a certain RPG I mentioned last week that I was going to do? I'm actually going to start doing it. Super Lesbian Horse RPG. I don't even know what it's about. It's sitting on a folder. Game. It's not a porn game.
I kind of want to know why you thought I would remember you talking about that.
Yeah,
seriously.
It's not a porn game. That's all I know. But
oh fuck! I forgot to
Let me finish first, Jackass.
Something else.
Let me finish first. And other than that, I don't know. I'm going to be de-uploading Star Swirl, and I think I'll be playing some Alan Wake if I find time. I might be. I don't know. Probably not, because Alan Wake's kind of a bad game. Anyway,
no, it's not.
Go on.
It's not a bad game.
Yeah, that's not a bad game. I love that game. But we'll not talk about that because I'll take us 30 minutes of me arguing with you. But
I think one of us. So I think
maybe 15. But me and Harrison, we do the manga podcasts, and it's over on Harrison's channel. This last week we did Toriko. That video is going to come up soon. This week. Yeah, he's uploading it. This week we're reading erotic fairy tales, The Little Mermaid.
What?
So,
which is the worst thing I've personally read. Apparently, you read shoujo, so I'm like.
He's like, oh, this is the worst thing ever. I'm like, you've never read bad shoujo, my friend. This is a 3 to 4 on the shoujo.
Of course, I don't read good shoujo, so.
I pretty much read anything somebody will recommend to me more than like 5 or 10 people recommend.
So you're like me in games.
Yeah, except I'll usually stop reading it after like one chapter if it's really bad.
A dude just got stepped
on
by man.
Motherfucker, you made me forget. One of the things I might be doing is Dragon Age 2 because I got that cheap.
Okay.
It's gonna be so bad.
The game's
It's really repetitive. It's really repetitive, so I recommend it.
Yeah.
Like,
alright, so
anyway, guys, as always, I'm Nozavix, youtube.com/user Spartan in space. That Harrison is youtube.com/BNA, what is it?
Yep.
Yeah.
BNA, got it right, yeah. And Zachary is youtube.com/user. Is it Azrael Plays or is it still ZFatJesus?
Azrael Plays.
youtube.com/user, Azrael Plays. Like, comment, subscribe to all our channels, and like, comment, subscribe this thing. Help our friends out at ProCreate. We'll see you guys next week.